into the Jazz huddle. It is the final game of, not the regular season, it is the final game before the All-Star break hits underway, and the Jazz looking to ride into the All-Star game with a 7-game win streak, and they will battle the struggling Lakers, who come into this game with a lackluster record of 26-31. Not many people had the Lakers going on the season started. I was one of the few people who had them missing the playoffs completely, but last time these two teams met, it was the Jazz controlling most of the first through third quarter, had a fourth quarter letdown, and the Lakers went victorious in that game. So the Jazz looking to rebound against the Lakers and go into the All-Star break hot with the 7-game win streak. Do appreciate everyone stopping on in. If you have not done so already on your way in, smash up that like button. Blake, the Jazz went on a rough stretch, obviously, before this recent 6-game winning streak. So, how important is it that we, come out of this hot with the 7-game win streak and a win against the Lakers? Even though the Lakers haven't been all big time this year, how important is this game?
I mean, it's huge. Honestly, you got to have momentum going into the All-Star break. I think that that's big for teams, especially like the Jazz, who have, they've had their rough patches. So I think that they really just got to come out tonight and put up a really good fight, get a nice win, and go into the All-Star break feeling good and feeling confident so that they can end this season at a very high note. That's what I would expect out of them.
Yeah, and the Lakers haven't been necessarily healthy all year long. Obviously, LeBron's missed a couple games here and there. But the key injury has really been Anthony Davis, who has come back this week. He will be playing in tonight's starting lineup versus the Utah Jazz. So Anthony Davis is a guy that has given the Jazz some trouble. One moment I always remember with Anthony Davis is we were playing the Pelicans 2-3 years ago, and he didn't come in until remember he went through that stretch where he didn't play at all with the Pelicans, but he literally only came in for the final play in the game to stop an inbounds pass. But I remember a game in the bubble he went off on us. What do we got to do tonight to limit Anthony Davis? Because that's going to be the biggest issue that is presented with us tonight.
Yeah, that's the kicker really on this team. He can be a cheat code at times if he's playing well, and I think that obviously it's interesting to watch him play because of how effective he can be. But if the Jazz can just put a body on him, I think that they're going to do a nice job of defending him because when he has somebody in his face, it makes it that much tougher for him to really get on a roll. So if they can just kind of get to that point where they're there with him, I don't think he's going to be able to do a lot.
And let's welcome everybody on in. Welcome on in, Kenny. I appreciate you stepping on in. Welcome on in, Viper. Welcome on in, Yo-Yan, Monstro. Welcome on in, Jaquan. Appreciate you stepping on in. Appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. On your way in, make sure to smash up the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Man, 6-game win streak after where we've been, man. Listen, this is just something personal, and I was thinking about this earlier today, Blake. I hate how late the All-Star game or the All-Star break is to the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you think about it, now that we're back on normal schedule, we come back at the really beginning of March, right? We have two more games left in February. So we come back at the beginning of March. The playoffs are then in a month and less than a half when we get back. It's really, thrown at you there. And so I'm not a personal fan of that. But it's just, I don't know. I want to see what your take on that was because that's something that kind of just went into my mind over here in the last couple of days.
What were you talking about? Say it again. Restate your claim. What were you saying? Because I honestly wasn't listening.
The All-Star break.
It's too late. I don't know. I feel like it's a much needed break for a lot of guys, and obviously some of them are playing, but it's nowhere near that regiment that they're on. I feel like it should be a little bit earlier, but I wouldn't push it back very much. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I definitely don't feel like it should be any later. I'm saying, it should be, beginning of February or in late January when we're really halfway through the season. We're really 2/3 of the way through the season now, and so that's why it's confusing not confusing. I mean, it's really always been like this, but that's just something that I've never Really understood.
Understood,
Welcome
yeah.
on in, David Chase. Appreciate you stepping on in. Kenny's got 115-93 with the Lakers getting a win. Well, that is awfully wrong. Some rest later in the season is needed. I understand that maybe it's some rest before the crunch time of getting ready for the playoffs. It's just weird and different that they don't do it halfway through. That's just something that I've always I haven't really talked about it with, frankly, anybody, but it's always something that I've just been very weirded about. The Utah Jazz, 4-point favorites on the night against the Lakers. Again, projected starting lineups tonight is Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic, Rudy Gobert, Royce O'Neal, Donovan Mitchell, and then for the Lakers, Stanley Johnson, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Malik Monk. So while we're here, the Jazz currently still sit. The Grizzlies haven't lost in what feels like ages, but the Blazers are beating the Grizzlies 86-83. Any loss that the Blazers or the Grizzlies take is a win for Utah. But right now you look at Utah, Blake, and we're sitting pretty comfortably out around that 4-5 matchup with the Jazz and Mavericks right now. All signs are really pointing to that being the first round.
Which,
in a series that I think that we would take in 6. I think the Jazz would be able to win that one pretty comfortably. But again, anything can happen. It's the Utah Jazz. I can totally see us losing that series. But the problem with being the 4 or 5, whatever we do end up as, is you've got the Suns waiting in round 1.
I don't like that at all.
My question to you before you make your statement, and then after or before make your statement and then answer the question, but I want to get the question out there. Should the Utah Jazz either do you stay competitive and keep working to get that 4 in the home court, or do you possibly drop down to 6 and face Memphis again in the first round? Do you do like a purposeful, little tank and, drop down to 6 so you get the easier playoff matchup? And then in the second round, you got the Warriors, which in my opinion, for the Jazz is a much easier task than the Suns are. So what is your take on that?
I think you drop to 6 because I'm going to be completely honest. In a 7-game series, I don't think the Jazz are beating the Suns. I'm going to be completely honest. I think that to beat the Suns, it would take a very worn down. I think it would take a very worn down team for why is my thing inverted? This must be inverted. But anyway, I think it would take a very worn down team for the Suns for the Jazz to be able to win. You know what I'm saying? So that is just my opinion. I know that it could go either way, but I think that the Jazz really need to prioritize getting a good matchup in the first and second round, because obviously we don't make it past those spots very often. So if we could get a Memphis matchup in the second round, or if we could get a Memphis matchup in the first round, I think the Jazz. I don't even know how the Memphis Grizzlies are this high. I don't know how they're doing that well, because I think that if there was a Jazz Memphis series, I think we win in 5 or 6. I think we win in 4 possibly. I don't know.
Stop it.
Look. The Memphis Grizzlies are not that good. They're okay.
I just disagree.
All right.
I think we'd win in 7. But I don't think it'd be as easy as you're making it out to be.
I don't know. I just don't believe in the Grizzlies. I'm going to be honest with you.
Now here's my thing. Now let me ask you this. Is there any one of let's look at the playing teams right now, the Timberwolves, Clippers, Lakers, and Blazers. Any one of those can any one of those teams compete with the Suns in round 1?
List them again.
The Timberwolves, Clippers, Lakers, and Blazers.
No.
I didn't think so. So again, now if you get that 5 seed or that 4 seed, which is, most likely what we're gonna get, you're really not setting yourself up for, but you're putting yourself in such a tough series in the second round of the playoffs where you were last year, and I don't know. I would love to be the Nuggets and be the 6th seed, right?
Yeah.
And then play the Grizzlies, and then play the Warriors or Timberwolves or Lakers. I feel like last year, right? I know it wasn't super important, but I don't remember last year. If you remember me watching the Mavericks, sorry, the Thunder Clippers game on the final game of the season. And I stopped and I started broadcasting both the Kings and that game and the Jazz and them, because it decided who was going to be who was going to be the 4 or 5, right? If the Clippers had lost or the Clippers had won, they were going to be the 3 seed. Denver would have fallen down to the 4. However, because the Clippers lost that game, we ended up playing them in round 2. Now, I remember that a lot of people were saying that game's not that important. That game's not that important. But however, if the Thunder or if the Clippers had managed to not lose that game, the Thunder had not, had a miraculous comeback, right?
Right.
The Jazz would have been playing the Nuggets in the 2nd round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or the Mavericks. Think about it.
Much more winnable.
Think about it. And that's how important and we made a whole video about it, about how important it was just to get the right playoff bracket and our dream scenario. We were 2 points away from a dream scenario and most likely a trip to the Western Conference Final. Yes, should we have gotten to the Western Conference Finals no matter what? Yes, no doubt. That'll never change. But what I'm saying is we have to normally I'm against, putting yourself in that 6th seed, like you kind of said, like we should do to get the Grizzlies. But my thing is if you don't, you put yourself in a scenario like you did last year, where you've got the tougher playoff matchup, where you look at another side. You've got who was the 2 seed the 3 seed last year? No, the 2 seed.
It would have been
the Suns.
Right.
Yeah. So the Suns had the injured Lakers, who they took care of, and then they had the Nuggets.
Right.
Or they had somebody along that nature. It was the Nuggets in the 2nd round, and they swept them, because again, it was an easy matchup. Especially without Jamal Murray, it's such a different outlook. And I know there's a lot of people in there that are probably like, why are we talking about the seeding and everything? It just shows that the matchups are just so important. The seeding it is so important. It might not feel important, but it is, and there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
And that's why we're getting to that time, Blake. You're starting to sense it. The All-Star break is here following this game tonight. And we're tipping off here around 5-7 minutes, guys. So if you have not done so already, smash up the like and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. But we're getting to that time, right? But then the next live stream for a game that we do, Blake, it's going to be February 25th, and we're going to be exactly a month and a half from the regular season ending.
Right.
So a month and a half till the regular season ends, really, because we have these next 10 days off. Like, it is ridiculous how close we are. And now, we haven't really paid too much attention to the standings yet and whatsoever. But now that's going to be a real, especially after the All-Star break, a real, a topic, a real, these scenarios are going to start popping up.
It's going to be a deal for sure. We'll see.
It's crazy to say, because it doesn't feel like too long ago that Jazz Clippers series was happening, because of, that was still last June, and that was only the 2nd round. But it's almost playoff time, Blake.
Right.
I can't even believe it, but it's almost playoff time.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts, and it's come up fast on us. And I wanna say that if this team would have been healthy this whole time, I think we could have easily been the 1 seed, but I just don't know if that's the case. And we'll just kind of have to see what happens in this. And being the 4 seed is really tough, because you get thrown into the toughest matchup twice. So I really don't feel like that's the way to go. I think you really got to go to the 6th seed. You got to play somebody like Memphis in the first round who may, they don't have a lot of playoff experience on that team. I'm going to be completely frank with you. The Jazz do. I mean, not a lot of success in the playoffs, but they have the experience. So when you had that upper hand, I think you really got to go for the Grizzlies, or any really, if they pick another matchup to go after, that's fine too. You just have to pick right now, and it's gotta happen now. Because when we got into this 4th seed spot, I was like, crap. Like, that is so, like, oh, my God. And where did Memphis come?
And
like,
if you
it's
look back
bad.
at really since Donovan Mitchell's been here, besides last year, we have been the 4th seed or the 5th seed.
And we've gotten screwed every year.
Year.
Whether it was Houston, whether it was, I believe, Golden State knocked us out a year. Exactly.
Yep.
You always get that tough matchup in the second round.
Houston was twice.
Yeah, Houston was twice. They knocked us out twice. Same exact thing, by the way, both times. And Houston is a complete non-factor now. But you really just have to pick your matchup. And I feel like this Jazz front office has to look at this and be like, oh, crap, like, we don't want to play the Warriors, or we don't want to play the Suns. Second round, you have to make a move now in order to eliminate that.
But here's my thing. Do you not think that they're going to be trying to just fight for the 3 seed? And in turn, if this Blazers game holds up, they're only 3 games back with around 20 games to go.
I think since we have a little bit of time here, so I'm gonna look at Memphis's schedule and let's just kind of see, because Memphis, if they have a tough schedule down the stretch, I think that it could be one of those things where we might want to be like, yeah, let's just make a hard push. You can see there's a lot of wins on there, not a ton of losses. Okay, so down the stretch, I see some kind of tough games towards the end. This is not that bad of a schedule. Okay, so their final stretch of 10 games. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So their final stretch of 10 games starts with Brooklyn. Then they got Milwaukee, Golden State, San Antonio, Phoenix, Utah, Denver, New Orleans, and Boston. So those last 3 games are probably wins, but the other 4 right there are probably toss-ups, or the other 6 or whatever that is. Indiana, they'll win, but there's a lot of toss-ups in there.
However, at that same time, Blake, you look at our end of the year schedule. You've got the Bucks, Bulls, Clippers, Knicks, Nets, Celtics, Hornets, Dallas, Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Memphis, OKC, Phoenix, and Portland.
And here, chat, you can look at this right now, and you can obviously see where the Jazz struggled. It was in that January kind of area from January 1st to January 30th, the Jazz logging about 10 losses, which is, it's pretty deflating as a team, but you just look at it, just not a lot of good wins in there, and now we moved past it, but just barely. The Jazz on a 6-game win streak so far, but I think the Golden State win was huge because you absolutely pounded them, and they were not like super limited in their roster. So I think right now you got to be looking at this like, man, if they play anything like what they played like in that game, or just in any of the other games we played them, they haven't been fantastic. So if they play anything like that, you can beat the crap out of them, and I think that this is a winnable matchup for the Jazz. Now you look at the Suns. The Suns are a scary team, and they are deeper than almost any team has ever been. And if we take a look at the matchups this year, I'm trying to find where they are. For some reason, this logo is harder to spot. Here we go. Look at this. The Jazz lose both of those games. The first one they lost 97-105, 115-109 was the other game right there. Both losses. And the Jazz have Phoenix coming up. That's on the 27th of February. A huge game, and that one's going to be on a Sunday. So we will, of course, be live for that. But, I mean, just like... The Suns are so deep. If you look at their roster right now, they're 47-10, first of all, but you got to look at the roster. They got DeAndre Ayton, of course, big center, young guy. He's going to be a big threat. Bismack Biyombo, who's been, he's really come off of, he was signed to a 10-day, picked him up for the rest of the year. He's been fantastic. Devin Booker, same thing. You already know his role. The main guard on this team, he can score in bucket loads, and there's also Mikal Bridges, another guy who can score in metric tons, and also Torrey Craig, who's not really that big of a factor. Jay Crowder, who now kind of hates the Jazz for whatever reason.
I don't know why.
I don't get that either. But Aaron Holiday, he's always been good, very proven vet right there. Or not a vet, I wouldn't say, but 25 years old. He's had a little bit of experience in this league. Justin Jackson, not too big of a factor. Cam Johnson, one guy that I've been high on ever since he came out of North Carolina. Fantastic player. One of those guys who came out of college with 4 years of experience, which is, that's kind of rare, but this team just goes down, 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 and you don't have a bad guy on here. Frank Kaminsky, he's an easy take. JaVale McGee, I believe he's an easy take. For some reason, he's playing out of his mind. But 2 years ago, that guy was on Shaqtin' a Fool every other week. So I think that he's takeable. Chris Paul deserves a championship. I hope he gets one soon, but not against the Jazz. Cam Payne, he's another guy who I think is really good. Also, another guard out of Murray State, same place John Morant's from. Elfrid Payton is horrible, so we don't even need to talk about him. Dario Saric. He has his role, you know him. Big power forward, he can shoot. Landry Shamet. But look at this. All these guys who have contributed on good teams. Chris Paul, of course. DeAndre Ayton, he was great last year. Devin Booker, same thing. All these guys, even this guy, Jay Crowder, he's huge in the playoffs. He has never not give all of his effort, like 120% effort in the playoffs. He was the best part about the best part about having him. He just gave his all the time. So that's something that is it's really scary to just look at how stacked this team is and what they're going to do in the future, because I do think that they are going to be very, very dangerous in this playoffs.
Yeah, I truly do believe that they're the team to beat in this playoffs. We got 18 people in the building. If you have not done so already, make sure to smash up the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Cam Thomas just hit a ridiculous 3-point step back three to ice the game for the Nets. They're going to beat the Knicks 109 to 103. There's 6.8 here to go in that game. And as soon as this game ends, we'll be live for the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Old Heads. Appreciate everyone for stepping on in. Keep smashing up the like button, hitting that subscribe button. Welcome on in. And you, Jack and Jeff, Augustin, appreciate you stepping on in. Christian Hansen, Asia Robinson, appreciate you stepping on in. Welcome on in. Mavs fan forever. Yes, that is true. Trent Forrest has gotten a lot more playing time recently, along with who you just met, Trent Forrest, Eric Paschall. They've been getting a lot more because of that Ingles injury / trade. So, you're right. Sometimes, we've been calling for the bench to finally be used a little more, especially those two guys. And so hopefully, it's gotten them more minutes. And you know what? To say it hasn't paid off would be a lie, because Trent Forrest especially, man, has he been balling out, Blake.
He has been fantastic, and he's really stepped up into a bigger role. By the way, look at that Knicks floor. That is disgusting. Looks like Halloween candy. Anyway, the Trent Forrest has evolved from really being a guy who didn't score at all to now being able to score in bunches. He averaged over 10 in the last 4 games, which is just fantastic. And he's a lot. One thing that I do like about all these guys getting injured for the Jazz, I don't like it at all. But one thing that was really a benefit of it is that the young guys actually got real reps. And you say to yourself, what does that do? Well, I'll tell you, it really shows who they are as players. You saw Jared Butler; he's able to run the floor. Udoka Azubuike is a good center. I think we saw that pretty obviously, and I think that a couple of years from now, Hassan Whiteside will probably not be in the rotation because of him. That's how good Azubuike is. You also look at
Azubuike,
he's been fantastic.
He has been playing some fantastic basketball here recently.
Yeah.
I caught that Rockets game. I only missed the first quarter, but man, just watching him these past couple, that was the guy who before this Rudy Gobert and Hassan Whiteside, stint with them being injured, who got absolutely no looks, no playing time, and now even off the bench, you see him score in double figures almost every single night now.
Yeah, exactly. So we had 3 centers in double figures in that last game, which is just unbelievable. But anyway, so he had 11 points. I believe Gobert had whatever he had, and then Hassan had like 20. He did really well in that last game. But anyway, we have Hassan, someone who we didn't have last matchup. That's true. And with the Lakers, I think that this is a team where they're not the best on defense. And if you can really get in there, they're also not the best on offense. It's a really, obviously, when you put 3 ball dominant players on the same team, your offense is not really going to function very well. And I think that's kind of the syndrome that we're seeing occur here with the Lakers. But at the same time, if they get going, they could be fantastic. So I think you got to really turn up on defense if you're the Jazz. This is in LA, of course, so that's not going to be great. But also take a look at Cam Thomas for the Nets.
Yeah, I just
21 points, young guy who's totally got a future. But Mitchell and LeBron going to face off very soon. Yeah, that's insane. Very good. Good to see these young guys taking over. Not on the Nets. I don't like that this is happening on the Nets, but whatever.
So 3.6 here remains in the Nets and the Knicks game. The Nets will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. If they make 1, this game will be iced up, but they're going to go to the review monitor. I don't know why. Possibly to see
time. Maybe. I don't know.
A technical foul or it was a foul before. It was a foul before the ball got in, and so that's what the call is going to be. So they're going to probably have to redo the throw. This game should not have taken forever, man. We were at 6.8 seconds like 3 minutes ago, but as soon as we tip off here underway, once we do tip off, we will have the live play-by-play for you guys. Thumbs up all the way from Philippines. Let's go. Why you're not wearing a Utah Jazz jersey? On Conti TV, I am still wearing a Utah jersey.
I'm wearing my Donovan Mitchell merch, man. So we're repping. Don't worry.
The Salt Lake City rugby team. And so
did you go to Utah for a game just now, or no? You went somewhere else for a game.
I went to New Orleans. I flew out on Saturday and then flew back Sunday morning.
You did that for rugby?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Listen, yeah, I did.
You crazy. Did your dad go with you?
No, I flew by myself.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to go see a rugby game.
All right, whatever.
I met one of my friends there. It's not like I stayed alone.
Was it a big crowd?
No, it's rugby in America.
Okay, I do not want to hear it. All right, whatever. Anyway, this weirdo is a rugby fan. All right, whatever.
How is that weird? I'm supporting Utah and getting into a new sport.
All right,
I hope,
whatever.
Listen, I have so many sports teams, and not one of them ever wins a championship. So here's my theory. If I just choose every single major league sport out there and pick a team for every single one and watch them, one of them has to win the championship eventually in my lifetime.
Hey, Stephen Reel says Jazz money line. Now that's a good bet tonight. I think they're gonna cover the crap out of that. Alexander, good morning to you in the Philippines. All of our Filipinos in here, we appreciate you guys. You had a good game last night, or a couple nights ago, I should say, against the Rockets. 2 Filipinos going at it, Jordan Clarkson and Jalen Green. That was a fun one to watch. But tonight, it's going to be all JC all the time. Josh Richardson was the player I wanted most at the deadline. Now on the rebuilding Spurs. Yeah, it's too bad, but I didn't think they were going to land anybody because we lost kind of what the main piece was going to be Joe Ingles, and obviously he got traded away for a couple okay guys. Juancho Hernan-Gomez, by the way, hit a 3 in that last game, and his stroke actually looked pretty good. He's a career 34% three-point shooter, which is pretty solid if you ask me. How is this game still at 3.7 seconds?
And it is just now ended. The Brooklyn Nets trail by 28, but they come back and win by 5, and that is a final score. And now, here in just a couple of seconds, literally, I'm sure they'll go right to tip-off if the game has not even already started. We will be live here in Los Angeles. The Jazz trying to go into the All-Star break strong with a 7-game win streak. And that's coming up here as they look to defeat LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook here in Los Angeles, California, where the Los Angeles Rams just won a Super Bowl. And it'll be the last time a Los Angeles team wins one for a while.
They got a lot of freaking teams, so I don't know. All right. So here we are, Staples Center. Whatever. Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Nobody's ever going to call it Crypto.com Center. We don't care how much money your brand has. It's still never going to change. As here comes all of those LeBron fans. I'm sure they don't like the rest of the team very much right now. It's really all LeBron all the time. So now just on the sheet for the Lakers, it's going to be Avery Bradley and Carmelo Anthony who are going to sit out in this game. Carmelo Anthony plays really well against the Jazz, so I'm kind of glad that is happening. But anyway,
and tonight's starting lineups. Is Russell Westbrook, Malik Monk, LeBron James, Stanley Davis, and Anthony Davis. And then for the Utah Jazz, the normal starting five. Now that Rudy Gobert is back, it's Donovan Mitchell, Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic, Royce O'Neal, and then Rudy Gobert. The Jazz have won 6 games in a row, as we have said. And the Lakers, though, have lost 7 of their last 9 games. They are below 500. They're 5 games below 500, actually. It has been a very rough sell for the Lakers here. Both teams looking to go into the All-Star break strong. It's Gobert and Davis to tip us up. Underway we are here in Los Angeles. The Lakers win the tip. LeBron James trying to get cute with this little pregame thing after they win the tip. And here's Anthony Davis. Davis working on the left post, hands it off to James. James over to Stanley Johnson. Johnson over to Malik Monk. Monk drives inside with the right hand. Kicks it back around to the left wing. It's Westbrook. He bounces inside and lays it up and in.
You're ways ahead of me, by the way, so at the timeout, we're going to have to switch it up. You're good 5 seconds ahead.
All right. Here is Conley. Conley over to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell here at the top of the key. 11:23 here to go. First quarter. Here's O'Neal now, right wing. O'Neal swings it down low to Gobert, and it's stolen away by Anthony Davis. Here come the Lakers. It's Anthony Davis, left wing, guarded by Gobert. The crossover, step back, mid-range, Davis, and he puts it up and in. Oh, Lord. Here and now is Donovan Mitchell. Donovan's right wing, going to get a screen by Gobert off that screen. Going to fire a 3 over Davis. That one is short, rebounded by LeBron James. And now here come the Lakers once again. LeBron James stops, pops a 3 over by Bogdanovic. That one won't go, rebounded by Gobert. Swings it over to Mike Conley, 10:44 to go in the first quarter. Conley behind the back, drives inside left hand, puts it up off the glass, no good. And Davis the rebound, and they'll call a foul on Rudy Gobert.
All right, if you could pause now, that would be great because I am so far behind you. I don't know what it is. You and national TV, you are just so far ahead. Okay, now I'm at the foul. The foul just happened.
Just happened?
Yeah, you have cable, so... realistically, you're just way ahead of everybody. Everybody else has what I have.
Okay.
So,
10:38 here to go,
yeah.
First quarter. Let's see how we are on this one, and then we can go back on the next stop.
All right.
So that was an offensive foul on Gobert. As here is Russell Westbrook bringing it down the floor. Once again, we appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe button. Here's LeBron James. Backing down on Bogdanovic, hands it off Malik Monk. Switches on him to Bogdanovic. Now kicks it to Westbrook on the corner. Now back to Davis. Pull up, left, post, and got it to go.
All right, we're perfect now.
6-0 the score. 10-10 to go, first quarter. Here is Conley, top of the key. Swings it over to Bogdanovic, now left wing. Jazz need a bucket here. Have not got one yet. Bogdanovic now drives to the middle and misses the layup horribly off the glass. It's over to James. Kicks it to Monk for 3, wide open. No good. I believe he was fouled.
He was. No, I think there was a foul off the ball. It looked like that foul was off the ball.
Yeah, foul was off the ball, so it'll be an inbounds here for the Lakers. Well, come on in, Jory. I appreciate you stepping on in. Here's Malik Monk, top of the key. Drives inside with the right hand. Step back. Pivoting. Kicks over to Davis. Davis now hands it off to James. James drives, kicks it inside to Davis. Timeout. 8-0.
So it's one of those nights, Gobert. Okay. So Gobert has decided that it's going to be no effort Wednesday today. Dude, what are you doing? Like, why don't you just get positioning? It's almost like...
Oh, that was brutal.
It's almost like Anthony Davis is a 7-footer who's like the most mobile big in the league, and you are just sitting down there waiting for him to dunk on you, and you don't even have positioning. God, sometimes. I swear the French don't have school because sometimes Gobert can be really freaking dumb. All right.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I've seen this slow start before with Utah. I'm gonna grab some water real quick because I can already tell this team is gonna make me want to drink. So I'm gonna get water because that is gonna be my alcohol for the night.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Tonight may be rough, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakers are not a good team, but the Jazz are appearing to not be very good either. So we will wait and see. But 9:44 left to go. It's 8-0. 36 in the chat. Just put Hassan in for us. Hey man, if all else fails, put in the young guys. They'll give you effort. I just don't know what Gobert was doing right there. It was like a lapse for him. I don't get it. I don't get it, ladies and gentlemen. I do not get it. All right. So, we are in a commercial timeout right now. 39 in the chat, 9:45 left to go in the first, and we're just kind of looking at some of these stats here. So far, the Jazz shooting a very hot 0% from the floor. The Lakers shooting 80% from the floor, so fantastic start for them. A lot of twos, just getting inside with ease so far. A lot of nice mid-range shots as well. 3 rebounds for LA and 1 for Utah. Again, testament to Rudy Gobert's dominance down low, and you got to look at those turnovers. Utah already has one, just a sloppy pass down low, taken away by Anthony Davis. So, we'll just kind of have to see what happens in this one. So far, the shot chart, if you take a look at what's happened, a missed 3, that one was Donovan Mitchell, not too bad of a shot, and then 2 insiders down here, and, just tough going inside, especially with the trees down low that this team fields with Anthony Davis and also a guy like Stanley Johnson, not your shortest dude, and also JaVale McGee, who's a tree among shrubs. Yeah, once again, guys, check the chat. Kenny Frederick is posting that Discord link. You guys should go join that. We always got fresh stuff pumping in there, trying to get that nice community rolling. So make sure you guys go check that out for us. That would mean a lot. But we are just kind of hanging out here as we get closer.
Dude, the Lakers are so ass. Why are we losing to them?
Well, it's just a lack of execution early in the game. I mean, that's really all you can say. And you hope for better, but with the Jazz and this coaching staff, specifically Quinn Snyder, I doubt that they're going to make a change. I think he just, this timeout is his thinking timeout. He doesn't initiate anything. This is just his thinking timeout. He'll make adjustments maybe later. But anyway, games behind. You take a look at Memphis. They are 7 games behind. The Jazz 11. So it's not out of reach for the Jazz, but it's pretty dang close. If they can't win games like this, then it's going to be really, really hard for them to get to where they need to go. So we'll just
and we are back as here is O'Neal over to Bogdanovich. Now over to Mitchell, right wing. Jabs up, drives, kicks it over to Conley. Left wing 3, no good. Rebounded by Westbrook. Westbrook drives, kicks it. Monk. Pump fakes a 3, now kicks over to Johnson. Stanley Johnson pump fakes a 3. Behind the back, move inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Davis. Davis now kicks it over to the corner. It's Russell Westbrook.
My God, Gobert, pay attention.
Russell Westbrook inside to Davis, and Davis can't finish. Good D by Gobert. Now Conley bringing it quickly across half court. Swings to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich caught it, but he was stepped out of bounds.
Oh, my God, so sloppy. It's like watching freaking second graders. Holy crap. It's like every time down the floor.
It's going to be one of those nights, man.
Shot up.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those nights. It's here's Stanley Johnson. The Jazz already have 2 turnovers for 0-4 shooting. And here's now James. James working just above the free throw line. Now kicks it to Westbrook. Right wing 3. Westbrook. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I can't believe I stayed up for this. I got a freaking flight in the morning, and I stay up, and I'm watching this crap. Oh, my God. Donovan. Jesus, do something. It's like watching my 5-year-old brother
the
play
crossover
basketball.
pulls a deep range 3 and connects.
That was a horrible
And now quickly
shot.
down the other end. Nice defense right there by Mitchell. Pokes the long baseball pass away from James to Davis. And so it'll be an inbounds pass for the Lakers up 11-3. 8:20 to go here in the first quarter. Jazz need to start playing some aggressive defense here, Blake.
I don't even know if it's that. I think they just got to make some shots on the offensive end. I mean, they're not really generating open looks, so it's like, how do you even start? But they have it in them. They do it a lot, so now they just got to sync up right now and get this to go.
And here's Monk, 7 on the shot clock. Guarded by Donovan at the free throw line, spinning away. Great D by Donovan Mitchell. Forces a miss. O'Neal comes up with the rebound. And now here's Donovan again. Donovan trying to take it over in his own game. He's going to drive inside, draw the foul, and Donovan will head to the line to shoot 2. That's what you got to do.
The funny
Put
thing
the ball
about
in Donovan Mitchell's hands. Look at this exceptional defense by Donovan.
Hey,
Stays home.
I want to point this out.
Great defense, especially off the fadeaway by Monk. Forces a terrible shot,
yeah, it's not good.
And then down the other end, the crossover creates space, drives inside, draws the foul.
Malik Monk plays like an all-star unless he's guarded by somebody who actually plays competent defense. Malik Monk is not that good of a player, ladies and gentlemen. He's on a team with 3 guys who have stints where they just can't score the basketball, even though they are supposed to be the best players in the league. So when you are forced to have the ball every time.
11. The Lakers have 11.
What are you talking about? Oh, they have 11? My bad. Anyway, the point, Malik Monk is he's not that good. When you put a good defender on him, he won't play that well. So hopefully the Jazz can do that tonight. That would be ideal. But we'll see. You never know. You never know what the Jazz are gonna do. They could pull a quick one on you and just not play defense at all.
And that is the most true statement that you might have ever said.
Yep. So
you never know what the Jazz are gonna do. Donovan knocks both free throws down. It's 11-5. 7:50 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Hands it off to James. James over to Davis. Tap and key guarded by Whiteside. Now back over to James. Right post picked up by O'Neal. Dish inside to Westbrook. Bogdanovich fell asleep on defense. And Westbrook gets his second basket of the night. Here's Donovan. The cross. Oh, man. I almost had Stanley Johnson to the ground. But then he got it blocked away. Here comes James down the other end. Fading away off of O'Neal. What in the world type of shot was that by our supposed greatest player of all time? And now it's O'Neal. O'Neal drives, and O'Neal almost throws it away, but Conley gets it back. Now it's Conley, right wing, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Going to call for the screen from Whiteside. Gets that screen. Uses it on the right side. Throws it. No, it's going to be a kick ball by Anthony Davis. So fresh shot clock at 14, but almost another turnover right there for the Utah Jazz.
You know, it's just sloppy right now. Quinn Snyder's got to be like, what the heck is going on? It's not even his fault. It's honestly just these guys are just not going out and giving that, they're not giving what they need to give to be successful right now. And here comes Trent Forrest, a guy who I have much more confidence as of right now leading this offense than a lot of other guys on this team.
Absolutely. And he throws it over to O'Neal, who misfires on the three-ball. He saves it, kicks it to Bogdanovich. I love Trent Forrest.
My God. That was a horrible shot by
Royce O'Neal.
Holy moly.
But Trent Forrest goes diving to save it, kicks it to Bogey, and he knocks it down. Trent Forrest, if they don't sign this man to a contract for the playoffs, I seriously will consider being a Lakers fan. Just kidding, I won't. But I will be so infuriated as Stanley Johnson drives right inside past O'Neal and Whiteside and lays it up and in.
I believe.
Quickly down the other end. It's Donovan Mitchell off a screen from O'Neal. Or steps back into a three. Bounces up and in.
I believe that Forrest is on a contract for the rest of the year at least.
No, he's not. I just read about it today.
You sure?
They have to make a decision by the end of the regular season.
Oh, well, they're
Donovan Mitchell so far, 8 points, 2 of 4 shooting. As now here's Westbrook. Drives into the paint, swings inside, and Davis, the floater, it's up, and it is good. I'll send you a picture of it, or I'll read it out at halftime.
No, I believe you.
Force over to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell already with 8. Gonna swing it over to Bogdanovich. He pump fakes the 3, now backing down on Monk. Got the size advantage there, using his strength. Backing up, fading away, no good, and they're going to call a foul on Malik Monk. It'll be 2 free throws coming up here for Bojan Bogdanovich. Hey, Zach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stepping on in. And, yeah, man, the Nets down by 28, found a way to win that game. Not in a one-possession game.
That is impossible. Holy crap. How did they do that? Oh, wait, never mind. It was the Knicks. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. That's unfortunate for the Knicks. They just got to learn how to close out games. I mean, Thibodeau's offense is not very good at keeping up scoring. I mean, it's so physical that it only works for certain periods of the game. One thing that you're also going to see only works for certain periods of the game is the Lakers' offense. Is whenever one of their star 3 is out, they are horrible. So we'll just kind of see what happens here. When you don't have to contain 3 of the better players in the league, it makes it a lot easier for your defense. So we'll see as Austin Reeves, I believe, and Taylor Horton Tucker check in. THT, pretty good player. And
but who has really struggled.
Yeah.
If you remember last year, he was a big talk in trade pieces, but he has really taken a step back this year from his performance levels last year. As Bogdanovich knocked down both free throws. Here's Davis on the other end, draws the foul on Whiteside, and now he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, this is
as I said it in the pregame. I said Davis was going to be the biggest problem.
He is
and
already.
Anthony Davis has brutally destroyed us so far.
Yeah.
He has 9 points after he just knocked down that free throw. That's half of the Lakers' points already. I mean, he's
been nice. It's that's what happens. He's a good player. Can't take anything away from him.
Anthony Davis knocks down that free throw as well, and now here is Donovan Mitchell.
And the only problem with Anthony Davis is just he's not reliable,
Right. Oh man, what a move inside by Donovan. Used to the in and out, drives in and lays it up and in off the glass. Donovan with an early 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Here is Russell Westbrook. He'll drive inside, kick it out to Stanley Johnson. Johnson kicks it over to Westbrook. Westbrook on the right corner, guarded by Royce O'Neal. Backing down on O'Neal. Spins now. Pump fakes. It's going to be blocked away by O'Neal. Forrest grabs it. Now over to Mitchell. Mitchell the hero. Mitchell kicks it to Forrest. Forrest back over to Bogey for 3. Got it!
Man.
And just like that, it's a 1-point game and a timeout by LA.
Bogdanovich has been on another level here in this kind of last month. He's been really, really good. So 18-19. I like where the Jazz are at. They have all the momentum. And as I said right before those guys went out, when this Lakers team doesn't have all of its guys on the floor that are so good, they really struggle. So if the Jazz can take advantage of this, then that'll be good. And obviously they have 2 of those guys on the floor right now, on Westbrook and Davis. But aside from that, you got Stanley Johnson, Reeves, and Horton Tucker, who are 3 kind of,
The Lakers have no bench.
Mid-range
There's
players.
no other way
there
to
is
put
no
it.
bench. Yeah, there is
The
really no
Lakers
bench
have
on this team.
absolutely zero bench, and that's why their first round exits, if they even make the playoffs. I don't even think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs.
We'll see. That would be pretty crazy if they have all these guys and they can't do it. But we'll see.
Well, listen. I said they weren't making the playoffs. And I have it on record somewhere. I just have to remember and find it on my phone. I had said the Lakers were not going to make the playoffs this season. And boy, oh boy, did I get backlash for it. But we'll look at them now. 21 or what are they? 26-31. You've got to beat the Blazers, and then you've got to beat either the Timberwolves and the Clippers. That's no guarantee. You got to win 2 straight games.
Absolutely not.
I just don't see it. I really don't. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I think that the Lakers are first round exit, or if they even get to the first round. This Lakers team has zero chance of competing this season. Simple as that. Yes, you have LeBron. I don't care. You wouldn't be 26-31. This team doesn't have what it takes. Not saying that the Jazz do, obviously, but definitely the Lakers don't. Jazz, once again, we're down by 11 earlier in this game, 11-0 to start the game, and it's been the Donovan Mitchell takeover so far for the Jazz. He has 12 of the 18 points for the Jazz. Bogdanovich has the other 6. He's knocked down 2 3-pointers so far, and then Donovan Mitchell has also knocked down 2 3-pointers so far, along with 3 other 2-point baskets along with that. Welcome on in, man or whore, man. Jazz can win even if they were down by 8 points in last quarter. Yeah, absolutely. We need Jordan Clarkson to keep the momentum going. He'll be coming in here probably after this next break. A bit off topic, but I've been watching your streams for the past year, and I haven't seen you this hyped up over any Jazz game until tonight. I would have to.
I don't know. I would have to
respectfully-
disagree on that.
I would have to disagree with that statement. You might have missed some of the playoff games last year. Listen, I was watching it the other day, Blake, and I rewatched the video of the Jazz Clippers thing, and because my friends pulled it up on this big screen while we're all in the theater, I was like, "What are y'all doing?" This video of me crying, and then I saw, and it was the part where you started crying too, and I started cracking up, Brad. That was like the only good part about that night. But on a different note, here is Russell Westbrook as we are back on our way here in the first quarter. Westbrook lobs it up to Davis, and he slams it down. That has been there all night long for the Lakers.
Yeah.
And now here's Trent Forrest. Davis already has 12 points so far in this game. Forrest over to Donovan. Donovan to right wing. Drives inside, now steps back. He's double teamed. Now guarded by Reeves. Now over to Forrest. Back over to O'Neal. 7 on the shot clock. Hands it off. Bogey. 3 ball. No good. And rebounded by Reeves. And it's Russell Westbrook across the timeline. Over to the right corner. Guarded by Bogdanovich. Drives down low. Kicks it out to the corner. It's Talen Horton-Tucker. Tucker. Looking down low for Davis. He's got Davis. Davis guarded by Whiteside. Whiteside. Right with them. Kicks over to Horton-Tucker. Horton-Tucker's got to hoist it up as the shot clock goes down and rebounded by Whiteside. And then Whiteside kicks over to Donovan Mitchell.
You've got numbers. You got numbers. Go, 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 go.
Oh, and pass is going to be deflected out of bounds right there by Avery Bradley.
That was a nice play by the Lakers to kind of. I don't know why that was such a slow break. They should have just pushed, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Jazz had.
Heyo, Roca Ray, appreciate y'all being in here. Roca, my boy, appreciate you.
Thank you,
Hey,
Rocha.
man.
We really
That
do
means
appreciate
a
the
lot.
raid. And thank you for everyone who is
Rocha
stepping on
raid.
in.
Yes, sir.
As you come in, please do hit the like button on the stream, man. It really does mean a lot.
help
As
us out
Donovan
big
Mitchell
time.
will head to the line to shoot 3 free throws as he's been fouled by Horton-Tucker on that 3-point attempt. Again, Donovan Mitchell already with 12 points so far in the game. Really been on a scoring clinic so far. Still got 3:28 here to go.
You look
in
at
the
Horton
first
Tucker,
quarter.
man. It feels like Donovan kind of got up and then twisted, and that's gonna draw the foul. Tatum Horton Tucker is sitting there like, oh my god.
Man,
how
this
did he
is
get that
awesome. The
call?
Rocha Ray, man. We really do appreciate it. Keep smashing up that like button. Hopefully the Warriors are doing well. I know they're playing the Nuggets tonight, so hopefully, Rocha, your stream
Hey, appreciate
goes great, man.
Tadashi
Thank
K
you once
with
again,
the
man.
sub.
It does
Yes,
mean a lot.
sir. Thank you, Tadashi
3:28
K
here to
for
go
that
first
sub.
quarter. Donovan does knock down the first one. Thank you, Joshua, Michael, Curry, Daddy, Perez, Joshua Bryant, JDWHS, Butterfly, Kingston, Perez, Muhammad, YF, Conspiracy, Baleka, and to everyone else, man. We really do appreciate it.
What's going on? Hope you guys are having a good night. We sure would be if the Jazz were playing a little bit better. But so far it's been a struggle. But Donovan at the line. Can he tie this one up? Yes, he can. That last one gets the shooter's bounce. Thank you. Did you know for subscribing? I appreciate it.
21-21, 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Anthony Davis tapping the key over to LeBron James on the right post. Guarded by Daniel House Jr., who the Jazz have signed to the Jazz for the whole rest of the season. They signed him to 3 10-day contracts. Finally decided to pull the trigger. Now here's Avery Bradley. Kicks it around to Talen Horton-Tucker. He fires the 3 as the shot clock goes down. It's no good. Quickly down the floor. It's JC over to Donovan Mitchell on the right wing. He's guarded by Avery Bradley. Off a screen by Clarkson. Switches on to Reeves. Top of the key. Donovan getting fancy. Donovan drives. Pull up mid-range. Got it to go. Donovan Mitchell with 17 points.
That was a nice shot. Tough shot.
First
too.
lead of the game for the Jazz, and it's been the Donovan Mitchell show here tonight. Horton-Tucker over to Davis. Now over to LeBron James, guarded by Daniel House Jr. Working on the left corner. Backs down on House. James looks corner, and it's Trent Forrest who steals it away. Forrest now brings it down. Kick it to Clarkson. Clarkson settles down now, drives inside right hand, floats it up, and floats it down.
And now you're
Jazz
seeing it.
open up their biggest lead of the night.
You're seeing it now. Look at this depth for the Lakers that doesn't exist. Getting kind of killed right now by the Jazz. The Jazz really starting to get some offensive momentum here as LeBron drives inside and puts it over the left. That one will go 23-25, and that's one thing that he does a lot better than a lot of other guys in this league.
That was his first point of the game as Donovan Mitchell still getting going here. Oh, he gets blocked inside as he went up for the reverse layup. He wanted a foul. Instead, it's Reeves going quickly down the lane. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws here with 1:43 here to go in quarter number 1.
Who is that? Austin Reeves. That's who that is.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate that. And thank you, Warren. Appreciate you stepping on in. Welcome on in, Romeo. And thank you, Joshua.
Hey, you ain't been to 10 straight streams. I know when the Knicks game was. That was like a week ago, dog. But
No. He actually might have been.
Should we mod him up?
Well, hold on. We can decide to mod some people up at halftime. We actually haven't modded anybody up here in a hot minute.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. Hey, MYK, if you stay in here, I mean he is a very big Knicks fan. And he said I trust him though. You would have to make some promises that you would be a very faithful supporter of not the Jazz, but you have to moderate.
Of Donovan Mitchell in Utah.
Of Donovan Mitchell in Utah. Yeah, you have to get that out of your mind.
Conley over to Clarkson. Clarkson working at the free throw line, spinning, fading away. Tough move and a tough finish by Jordan Clarkson. 1:20 to go in the first quarter, and the Jazz now on top by 3. Now it's James guarded by Pascal. Pascal, Gobert, Clarkson, Conley, Daniel House Jr. on the floor for Utah. It's James, drives in with the right hand, stops, kicks over to Tucker. Tucker back over to James at the free throw line. James getting fancy, passes to Tucker. Now to the corner, it's Bradley. Drives in, kicks it to Reeves. He lost it, gotta put it up. It will not count. It is a shot clock violation, and it'll be Utah basketball with 58.2 remaining in the quarter.
I think we gotta actually look at Andy Yu. Andy Yu, he needs to be modded because he's been in here forever, and he's got.
We can go through.
We'll look at it at halftime.
And the Jazz, and there's going to be a foul off the ball here on the Lakers.
51 seconds to go.
All righty, here is Conley. Conley top of the key. Jazz on top by 3 off a screen by Gobert. Steps back. Now he's got Gobert down low. Instead, he kicks it to the corner. It's Daniel House Jr. Drives in on James. Pump fakes. Kicks it over to Conley. 2 on the shot clock. And his three-pointer is rejected away. And here come the Lakers. And Eric Pascal with the hard foul right there on Avery Bradley.
I thought that was House.
Ariza. So I've been getting that name wrong the entire game. That is Trevor Ariza.
Who were you saying?
Avery Bradley.
Oh, same guy. Anyway, so Trevor Ariza. Yeah, that's who's in the game. I don't know why
I thought that.
Anthony Davis, by the way.
I really couldn't give it to you, but here is Trevor Ariza at the line in the first
one.
What
the heck?
And no good.
He's got a kink in his stroke. Look. Watch. He's got a kink. Seriously, he stops in the middle. I haven't seen this in forever.
Yeah, and he missed them both. Serious Gobert.
Holy crap.
After getting the rebound, hands it off to Conley. Conley brings it across half court. Lakers already missed 3 free throws. Jazz 7-7 so far in the night. 8-second difference between shot and game clock. It's Clarkson on the right wing, guarded by Reeves. Step back, 3-ball. No good by Clarkson. Rebounded by Ariza. He's going quickly up across the timeline. Ariza stops, gives it over to Tucker. 6 on the game clock. Drives in, lost it, gets it back, kicks it to Davis for 3. Got it with 1.5. Pascal to inbound. He does to Conley. Half court heave at the buzzer. No good. And that'll send us to quarter number 2. Anthony Davis, 15 points on the night. And Donovan Mitchell with 15 points on the night. Both players carrying their squads early. End of quarter number 1. It's the Lakers 15 and the Jazz 15. Or the Lakers 27 and the Jazz 27. I was thinking of the players, and Got it all mixed up.
All right. So we head to the second quarter. So far, this game has been tight. Obviously, this one tied at the moment, 10-10 rebounds. So the Jazz getting a little bit better at getting inside and getting some of those boards, but you really got to increase that three-point percentage at 36.4 if you're going to want to win this game. Obviously, a better team inside, just kind of scoring-wise, and that mid-range is going to be the Lakers in this one, so you really got to attack down there and get the job done. I forgot about you, Jack. I gotta get you. Hold on. First step of being a mod is failed the first step of being a mod.
Make sure
yeah, Mike is the mod of mods. I would say that Mike and Clark are probably the mods of mods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are the absolute OGs.
Moderators. Mike, hold on. I'm trying to think. Like, not even to disrespect anybody, but like if I could only have a certain amount of mods and I had to limit it, Mike Monday, Clark are like two no-brainers. Like,
yeah, because you guys have been here like the whole time, and you have been our best supporters, and we appreciate you a lot more than you know.
I'm trying to think. Moderators. Trying to think.
Honestly, if we had two, it would probably be those two guys.
It would definitely be those two. I was trying to think with five who would we have, but
probably Kenny there, because Kenny is very, very passionate. Good dude.
Grizzlies lost.
Oh, yes. Good. The Trailblazers are actually good somehow now.
All right, there we go, baby. We win this game. We're only 3 games back of the 3. I still say that's what you played for.
Yeah. I guess. Go after it, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You just got to hope that the Grizzlies kind of fall apart here at the end of this season.
Then we get the Nuggets, and then we can get the Warriors.
That would be fantastic.
That's better. Not saying I'm excited about that necessarily about playing the Warriors, but it's a whole hell of a lot better than playing the Suns in round 2. All right, so now that the Grizzlies lost, this game has a lot more meaning, a lot more incentive.
Kenny, no, you're in our 5. Our two are the guys who were there with us like 2-3 years ago. Like they know. Like Mike knows. Mike has been there with us. We've been there with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no, Kenny, look.
Clark. I've known Clark since early 2020, like March 2020. No, yeah, March 2020 or no, probably around end of 2020. I've probably known Clark for.
And Kenny, we've known you for a long time, and
you're since 2019.
You are a fantastic mod, but let me tell you, man, these guys have been here with us for a long time. So in the future, you'll probably be in that top 3. I would say you probably are in the top 3 right now.
Not that we rank them. We're just saying
we're just saying that like length of time and the support has been there the most from those guys.
As here is LeBron James as we have begun the second quarter. Who is number 2? Is that Ben McLemore?
Yes.
Who misfires on the 3-pointer. What was so funny about that?
Oh, my God. I just think that this team is so not deep. Holy crap.
Nice block right there.
That was nice.
By Taylor Horton-Tucker. James drives down coast to coast and got it to go. Tough finish right there inside.
That was nice.
Welcome on in, Ryan Smith. Do appreciate you stepping on in. As now here is Conley. Here's Conley over to Clarkson. Clarkson drives inside. Stops, kicks it, corner. House Jr. drives baseline, kicks it to the corner, and deflected away by Clarkson. Jack and Tech, how many mods do we have?
Quite a few.
I don't know.
Probably like 10, 15.
20. Definitely 20.
20? Really?
So, because, like, we have a couple that, like, just stop in, like, every, month or so. That was there back or, in the very beginning that we gave them to, and then they just, progressively stopped coming as much. Here is Taylor Horton-Tucker. Tucker kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer is no good. Lakers on top by 2 as here is Conley, right wing. Conley stops. Guarded, but who is number 2 again?
Number 2, it's Ben McLemore.
Is it really? Okay.
Yes.
Here is now Clarkson. Clarkson driving inside. Clarkson, off-hand layup is up and good. And the Jazz tie it back up at 29 apiece. 10-10 to go here in the second quarter. Clarkson with 6 points so far on the night. As here's James. James over to Austin Reeves. Reeves drives baseline, but going to be fouled by Clarkson. It's going to be Clarkson's first foul of the game. And look at this move right here by Clarkson. Nice use of the body. And then the easy off-hand layup to be able to tie this game. Absolutely, Mike, and we appreciate you, man. 10:02 here to go in the second quarter. As here is LeBron James. Guarded by Trent Forrest, dish inside to Horton Tucker. Puts up the mid-range shot and got it to go.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, man. I swear the Lakers never play this good except when they play against us. It's so annoying. As here is Trent Forrest, hands it off to House Jr. He works to the top of the key. Now over to Clarkson. And there's going to be a foul underneath the basket.
They're better than some teams. Not a lot of teams, but they're better than some, I guess.
They're 26 and 31.
I know it's not great. Not great at all.
Did you just text me, Blake? Or
no.
No, not Blake. Zach. Text me again so I get the notification. As here is Clarkson. Clarkson top of the key over to Trent Forrest. Back over to Clarkson. Clarkson guarded by James. Kick over to Forrest. 5 in the shot clock. Got House Jr. open on the corner. Nice pump fake. Oh, the Euro. House Jr. hangs but cannot finish.
Oh, that could have been a foul too.
Instead, Clarkson will foul James while he was going on a fast break. Could have had a quick trigger 3. Thought about the move inside instead. Made a nice move, Blake. Just couldn't get the finish.
Yeah, that was a nice move by House, and one of those guys who's really just an energy ball, kind of a wild card. You never know what you're going to get from him on a given night, but one of those guys that I really like having on this team, you know, and one of the good guys here. So I like him a lot.
And I totally forgot. I'll get to it on a commercial.
Number 2 is Wayne Ellington. Thank you, Andy. Thank you. See, that's why we got to mod up Andy. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think we got to give out 2 mods tonight. Jack Attack and Andy.
As here is...
I don't know. We'll see. You guys are in there.
And it's going to be rebounded by the Lakers. It's Taylor Horton. No! What's his name?
Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington.
We were both wrong. Here's James. James drives inside and lays it up and in over Whiteside. And the Lakers now on top by 4.
That was a nice play.
There's now Trent Forrest. It was a nice play. It's Forrest. Backs up, now spins. Drives baseline, double teamed. Forrest looking. Oh, what a dish to House Jr. on the corner. It works as a pass, but instead, it's no good. I don't know what Clarkson put it in the net.
Oh, Clarkson. Gosh. I don't know.
It was an air ball. Whiteside got it. Then it was poked away from Whiteside. Then Clarkson got it and floated it up and in. Now it's Austin Reeves. Over to Ellington. Ellington fires the 3 ball. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Whiteside. And here come the Jazz back down the other end. It's Trent Forrest on the left wing, guarded by Whiteside, or gets a screen by Whiteside. Now Forrest working down low. Has some space, floats it up, and in. 7:57 to go, second quarter. And the Jazz on top, 33-33. Quickly ahead. It's Malik Monk who fires the 3. I'm sorry, that was not Malik Monk who fired the 3. But it was no good. As here now is Trent Forrest working down the other end. Drives by James and lays it up and in.
Man.
Trent Forrest once again making it happen on the offensive side of the ball.
Timeout.
Blake Hughes played absolutely spectacular. We talked about it in the pregame about how we need to sign him to the playoffs. And he's proven it here once again. A commercial timeout has been called. The Jazz on top of the Lakers, 35-33.
It's good to see him seriously improving every time he's on the floor. He's just become better and better. Drives around the best player in the world, and seriously just got that done. And I love to see that from the youngster. Good to see him really developing as we just watch him every day. Do I think Donovan will want to stay? Crew, I'm gonna be honest with you. It depends all on this year. If the Jazz are a second round exit again, hell no, he's not gonna want to stay. He's gonna want out of here. He's gonna want to be in New York faster than you can say New York, because that is just how it works. Oh heck yeah, he will. No, he will. He will. Trust me. If the Jazz are a second round exit, now if the Jazz go to the Western Conference Finals, different scenario.
No, he's wrong.
Okay, apparently I'm wrong, according to Addison
because
over here.
It is his second year of a 5-year deal. He's not leaving.
But that doesn't matter. What does the deal matter? Do deals affect people getting traded, stars getting traded? No, it does not ever affect that. James Harden just got his supermax traded to Philly.
He's not getting traded.
All right, whatever you say. Watch.
Why did they hold him hostage?
Mark you're gonna hold him hostage? No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
He's not gonna play. Let's just not play him. All right, we'll do what the Sixers did, and then get a superstar for him. All right. And I totally forgot to mention Zach's getting on to me about it, but Zach has also been here for a very long time.
Zach Rosen has been here forever.
Zach Rosen was.
I know he's been here forever.
OG. He was an OG on Little Man.
Ryan Smith also has been here forever.
Ryan Smith, he's been here since game.
Dude, I don't think Ryan Smith. I don't know if you missed a game in a long freaking time.
Even when Ryan Smith can't watch the game, he always comes in and says hi and then leave.
No, he says his facts.
I love
he
that.
says his fact. Yeah.
Do.
I think it's.
He
cool.
always is making a way. He's like, I think it's him. Will be like, I can't say tonight. I got homework. But what's up?
And then you got Clark. You got Cole. Cole is in here all the freaking time. You got Clark.
Coleman, yeah.
Clark and Mike. I think we respect you guys the most because you guys obviously have your own lives and you're still in here, which it means a lot. Especially Clark being out of the country a good amount of the time and still stopping in. I mean that does mean a lot, and it shows dedication and
Zach,
it makes us respect him quite a bit.
Zach, what do you remember when you found my little man no sports channel? When was the Michigan football game? Was it the Michigan football game versus Army, or was it the Michigan football game versus Michigan State? Because I did both those streams, but I don't know which one is. We are back underway, 7:27 to go, second quarter. Here's Anthony Davis. Davis over here, over to Malik Monk. Malik Monk drives through the middle, kicks over to the left wing. It's Westbrook. Drives it on Donovan. And it's stolen away by Donovan and then fouled by Westbrook.
What are you doing, Westbrook?
And Donovan laughing at Russell Westbrook, asking him, why are you pushing me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Donovan.
I don't know. Well, I think Westbrook's
so extra, bro. I swear. When you got a Reggie haircut like he does, bro, what do you
see him smiling. I think it's a paid actor who's playing him. I don't think it's really Westbrook anymore.
Here is Clarkson. Clarkson kicks it over to Donovan. Left wing three. Oh, baby! Donovan Mitchell! He's on fire!
He is torching him right now. Donovan has 18.
9-0 run for the Jazz here in the last 2 minutes. Here's Davis. He's got 15. Hands it off to Monk. Monk at the free throw line. Drives inside left hand. Puts it up. No good. Rebound O'Neal. Get that baby to Donovan. Get that baby to Donovan. They get that baby to Donovan. Oh, baby. Donovan Mitchell working with Austin Reeves. Gonna get a screen by Whiteside. Off that screen. Donovan kicks it inside to Whiteside. And he's gonna be fouled hard by Anthony Davis.
Man, these Laker players have the funniest fouls. Seriously.
Listen, Donovan is dominating right now, man.
He is, yeah. He's really playing well. I love it. I love it. He's doing fantastic. Michigan versus MSU. That's when Zach Rosen found you. Man,
MSU, Edison?
Imagine
my
rooting
God.
for those two teams.
This is my first video.
Oh my God.
No way. Oh, we have to watch that at halftime.
That is funny, man. Hold on, let me pin this so I can
YouTube
see
video.
that.
January 7th of 2019. I remember I made my YouTube channel only because of a dare from my history teacher lunch group that I was in, and they all dared me to make a YouTube channel. We had a race to 200 subscribers, which I ended up winning. They are still not at 200 subscribers. Not that they try anymore, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. Here's Westbrook. Drives inside, lost it out of bounds, but it's going to be deflected off of Jordan Clarkson, I believe. And so it will remain Jazz basketball. Or Lakers basketball.
I swear these games on national television take like 25 times as long as the other games. It's so annoying.
Here's Westbrook. Over to Anthony Davis. Step back, mid-range over Whiteside. That's no good. Rebounded by Westbrook. He kicks over to Malik Monk. Deep three, no good. Rebounded by Davis. Over to Malik Monk. Monk over to Johnson. Johnson gets it poked away by Clarkson. And the Lakers will have 9 seconds on the shot clock to try and make something happen here.
5:55 left in the second. Ugh. Here we go.
As here is Davis. Davis kicks over to Monk. 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. Monk drives, floats it up. Oh, and got it to go.
That is
Took
such
a couple
prayer.
bounces on the rim, and it falls. So it's a 4-point Jazz lead. Here's Donovan. Oh, nice move. Had Davis going in the other direction, but couldn't knock down the open mid-range shot. You know, he has to miss sometimes to pretend make him believe that he's human. Oh, and Russell Westbrook drives inside, lobs it up to Davis, and he gets it to go.
Man.
5:20 second quarter. Here is Donovan. Donovan a double screen from O'Neal and Whiteside. Now dishes in inside to Whiteside. The alley-oop slam. What a play that was, and what a pass it was by Donovan.
Yeah, that was good.
As here's Westbrook. Westbrook over to Malik Monk. Monk drives. Monk pulls up mid-range and got it to go.
Dang. Well, he's wide open.
Right there by Malik Monk.
Put a body on him. Put
He's
a
got
body
4
on him.
points on 2 of 5 shooting. He's knocked down his last 3 shots. As here's Donovan. Top of the key guarded by Johnson. Over to Bogdanovich, left wing, 3-ball. Oh, no good. Rolls in and out. And here come the Lakers down the other end. It's Austin Reeves over to Westbrook. Now over to Monk. He's feeling it. No good on the 3-ball. Rebounded by Utah. Jazz have numbers. They'll slow it down. It'll be a stop and pump by Donovan Mitchell, who just will not miss.
God.
He's got 21 on the night so far. 4:15 to go here in the second quarter. Donovan Mitchell, a man on a mission. The quick stop, the pop, and the 3-ball is good.
Man, he better be careful.
By 5. It's 44-39. Utah out in front.
Donovan's probably going to be contacted pretty soon by Mr. LeBron James, trying to get him on his team. You feel me? So hopefully that isn't the case. But
who did you say?
By LeBron James, he's gonna try to make a trade. LeBron, you might try to make a trade. I want this guy. I want Donovan. That's not gonna happen, obviously, because the trade deadline has passed, ladies and gentlemen. But you know LeBron James is a real GM of the Lakers. Yes, he is. In fact, during the trade deadline, when everybody wanted the Lakers to make a move, guess where their GM was? He was at Disney World riding some rides. So I mean, obviously, that's probably what I would do too when my team was terrible and there was obviously no way to fix it because nobody wants their washed stars. I would probably be doing the exact same thing, but probably not a smart career choice. Mike Monday with the 20.
Stole from my words. Go
my
ahead.
boy. All right, yeah, he put the bar high. He said, anybody want to be modded tonight has to match that donation. I don't think we're going to follow that.
You do not have to match that donation.
You do not have to match the donation.
The donation, Mike. We really do.
Appreciate you, Mike.
I like it. Hey, listen. Mike's been here for a while. I remember the stream that Mike came in, Jazz Pacers, and it was an afternoon game. It was like a Sunday afternoon game. Why, I don't know, but it was around this time last year, around February. And we were down by like 15 and like came back to win. I think it was something like that. Or maybe we just won. I don't know. No, that was a game later in the year when Donovan Mitchell got hurt and we came back to win.
Yep.
But I remember it was Jazz versus Pacers like a Sunday afternoon, and that was the first stream Mike was in. But thank you so much again for the donation, man. We really do appreciate it. We'll be making the decisions on mod here later. If you are just stepping on in, we are going to be or if you have not done so already, make sure to smash up the like button, hit that subscribe button. Again, if you're just stepping on in, we are in a commercial timeout right now, and we are going to be playing this beauty for everyone to see at halftime.
Let me. Oh boy. Okay. Let me talk real quick to Konzi TV. So his question was the thoughts about JC possibly being traded, which I doubt will ever happen because I know that the owner of the Jazz, Brian Smith, is very high on JC. That is a widely known fact. I know Danny Ainge might not be as high on him, but I don't think that however many years are left on his contract, I don't think JC will be traded just because of that relationship with those guys. And then Ingles did get traded, Konzi TV. He got traded to the Trailblazers. That is who he's playing for now. It was a 3-team trade. The Jazz got Juancho Hernan-Gomez, and they also got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, a very, very good young talent in this league. Hopefully, he can get some time tonight. If the Jazz are able to get a pretty sizable lead, I feel like that will be the case. But you never know with this team.
And if Donovan Mitchell keeps playing like he does, they can certainly get that. As here he is again after the James Miss drives inside, floats it up, and in. Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. And the Jazz now, who are down by 11, now have a 7-point lead. Donovan, 23 points on 7 of 11 shooting.
He's on pace for 50.
A spin move inside, blocked by Gobert. Gets it back and lays it up and in.
That's a nice play. And, you know, Donovan right now on pace for almost 50 points. He is playing out of his mind. So
Donovan
this is going to be fun to watch.
One hell of a night. There's just been no answer for him. As here is Conley, looking like they're going to run this play without Donovan Mitchell. And it's going to be deflected away, so it will not be a travel. Here is Conley. Conley guarded by Taylor Thornton-Hucker. Kicks it, corner O'Neal, the pumping. Drives, baseline. Wraps it around to Donovan. Donovan for 3. There's going to be a foul on the floor before that. I believe it's.
There's no way they call that on O'Neal. There's no way.
Oh, they did.
Okay. That is a call that only stars will get. I'm not saying that Westbrook is a star, but hold on a minute. Like, that is incidental Oh! Are you serious? They just called that? Hold on, look at this, Addison.
Oh!
Are you serious? Man, I hate Russell Westbrook.
Oh, my God.
All show.
Oh, give me a break.
Right.
I didn't think it was that bad. Holy. He was grabbing the wrong side of his face. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Davis is done. Davis is done.
Uh-oh. I'm going to need to see a replay on that.
Oh,
Holy
God.
Crap.
Oh, Davis is done.
What happened? Did he just land on it wrong?
Non-contact. It was a pass to him. He had to jump for it and came down wrong. It was not Gobert. Gobert was not. He did not touch Gobert. He's done.
My God.
That's at least a month. You can tell. Oh, that looked brutal. Oh, stop. That looked brutal when he went down. Oh, shit, dude.
Listen. We've been talking about this all year.
They went right to a timeout. They're not even going to show it. And you know when they do that, that means it's bad, and they don't want to show it.
Yeah, look.
Oh, shit.
Look, we've been talking about this with Anthony Davis for a very long time. I hate injuries.
You said it earlier. You said it earlier.
He is simply not sustainable. He is not sustainable. He's built like a freaking piece of paper. When he lands wrong, his legs will snap. He's a 7-footer who shoots threes. That's not a good combination. I don't know. That is a really tough.
No, it was his ankle. It was his ankle.
It was his ankle. Was it? It wasn't the knee.
It looked to be.
Okay. And that's the weak spot. That's the weak spot.
So hold on. So it was more of if he had the Gobert's here, Davis is here. The ball's coming from the right baseline. So they dish it over to him. He has to come up like this, and he just landed weird. Oh, dude, He's in so much pain. They're all huddled up around him right now. Oh, God, they're bringing out the stretcher. Holy shit.
Well, they have to do that. What do you think? He's just going to mosey up and walk it off? Okay.
No, I don't think I've ever seen anybody bring a stretcher on for the NBA.
Are you kidding?
For what? He's not putting any pressure on the ankle.
Well, I don't blame him. He just injured it. It's probably.
I'm not saying, but I've never seen the stretcher, and now they're not going to use it. But, oh, he's done.
I'm going to be honest. It's Anthony Davis, so he's probably out for the year. But here's what I want to tell you. This is probably a high ankle.
Oh, no, he did. He did land on Gobert's foot.
Oh, God, that looks so bad. Okay, I'm going to be honest right now. It's either a broken ankle or a high ankle sprain. It's one of the two, which are two crappy injuries. But when you're 7 foot and you go sprain.
I would go really. I think it's going to be a tier worse than the injury that Donovan had last year.
Yeah, when you are like Anthony Davis and you are that tall and you have a good vertical and you jump when there are guys under you and you are that tall and you have legs like airplane wings, you will get injured. You will. Okay? And I don't think he understands that. When he goes inside amongst the tree trunks, you're going to get hurt. That's what happens. So, I don't know.
As here is Russell Westbrook. Dish inside to Stanley Johnson. And is swatted back to the moon by Gobert. Now it's Donovan to bogey the pump fake three. Now kicks it over to Conley. Conley settles it down now. My goodness, what a rejection. Conley switched on to James.
That was a bad
Conley
shot.
dancing on the king. Drives on the king. Lobs it to Gobert. And slams it down.
See, that's the difference with a lot of other centers in the league is that they can go up and make those plays like that and they don't have to worry about their ankle snapping. How many times has Anthony Davis been injured this year? It's probably you could probably count it on two hands. Not one, probably
shot right
two.
There by James
on the
left
James
wing after a nice
three.
pass by Stanley Johnson.
It's I hate injuries. That sucks, but man, kind of predictable.
Yeah. LeBron James, 11 points on the night so far. Here's Donovan. He's got 23. Dish down low to Bogdanovich. Bogey's going to go to work here on Malik Monk. Back in town. Fading away. No good. Rebounded by Monk. Here come the Lakers down the other end. 1:40 to go. Second quarter. James Cox kicks over to Monk. Top of the key. Monk going to get a screen by James. Now switch on to Bogdanovich. Now James going to by Mike Conley. Two Ohio natives. James kicks it, corner, Stanley Johnson left wide open for three. Jazz catch a break. He misses it. Now it's over to Donovan. Donovan right wing with 1:17 to go here in the second quarter. Donovan, crossover, three ball, got it! Donovan Mitchell, 26 points on the night. And now it's over to Russell Westbrook. Left wing guarded by O'Neal. Gonna get a screen by Monk off that screen. Pump fakes it three. Great D by O'Neal. Sticking right with them. Passes down to a cutting Taylor Horton Tucker. Now Westbrook left wide open for three. Why not? Misfires on it, but it's rebounded out to Horton Tucker into a LeBron James who comes flying high for the slam. Sometimes you're just gonna get out, looked by the rim, and that's what the Jazz got there.
Donovan is playing out of his mind. He's got 26. This is just unbelievable. Donovan absolutely leading the team. Might be looking for some more. Jazz
hopefully go 2 for 1 here. Donovan, the crossover. The Jazz are not looking to go 2 for 1. They're taking their time. Donovan, a ridiculous long three. No good. Rebound to Bogdanovich, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, man, the Lakers just lost a lot of freaking size. Holy crap. Yeah. Who do they even have inside right now? I mean, it's like Stanley Johnson. There is no. I know he was carrying this team. I don't even know if they're gonna even have like a remote chance to win this game because right now, they just lost their guy. Like the Jazz are unstoppable when you can't guard them in the paint. It's this is bad. Basketball, yes, Adam coming in with the hot takes. God. Man,
alrighty.
Don't look up Anthony Davis's injury, Adam. Don't do it. You'll regret it.
5 seconds to go in this first half. James spinning, gets it poked away over to Taylor. Horton Tucker at the buzzer. It is no good. The Utah Jazz on top 53-46. Donovan Mitchell, 26 points on 8 of 13 shooting. The rest of the Jazz team, 25. Donovan Mitchell has been nothing short of spectacular tonight, and it sees the Jazz with the 7-point lead. But the biggest story of the game so far, Anthony Davis out with what looks to be a very serious injury, which could derail any hopes that the Lakers had for this season.
You're right about that, Andy. Rudy does kind of equal prime DeAndre Jordan. I think he's got a little bit more of a polished skill set. DeAndre Jordan, obviously not as big of a contributor as he was, but Rudy Gobert, I mean, man, the stats just say it all. He is so effective when he's on the floor. That would be obviously when he was out, the Jazz really struggled, but the Jazz are just so deep now that all these guys have gotten playing time and know what's going on. It's tough, and you know, it's good. It's good to have that kind of depth right now. Only OGs remember Addison's stream setup with the wooden chair and the random tree he threw every game. Yeah, I do remember.
Oh, Tredavious. Who put that in?
I don't know.
Who put that comment?
Put what?
Zach Rosen. Yep. Oh, good times, man.
All right, hold on. Let me get the injury pulled up. I'm gonna show him the injury.
It was bad.
I'm gonna have to do it in a way so I don't get copy struck.
In the meantime, let's have a little throwback. At my first ever YouTube video, this video was posted on January 7th.
Maybe getting back downhill, find that guy in the post.
I believe. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Let me
January 8th, 2019. Let's watch this video real quick, boys. Here it is. The start of his YouTube journey begins.
How long is this?
And we're just going to listen to a little bit. It's 10:48.
All right.
Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm here today. This is my first video. I'm gonna be doing videos on sports and everything. With some debates. With some live streams of question and answer.
The hair.
I'm gonna just be talking about some topics. And I rage a lot. I do rage a lot because I'm a very diehard fan for all my fan bases. I love USF. Where my parents went to college.
Wow, that got about 0 viewers because nobody likes USF.
348 views, man. Put some respect on my name.
348 views.
In 3 years, that's impressive, okay?
You're
done, kid.
That's great.
You're done. You're done. Let's watch this masterpiece.
All right, hold on. Let me.
My dad grew up watching the Chicago Cubs, so we love the Cubs.
Hold on. Look at this. We're going to skip ahead.
But, I mean, you never know. I mean, he's best friends with Chris Bryant. Another reason he might go to the Cubs. If you didn't know, they hung out on New Year's Eve together. Bryce Harper and Chris Bryant.
You were saying that Bryce Harper was going to go to the Cubs? Are you freaking delusional?
No, I didn't say that. I said the Phillies. That was my prediction.
Oh, okay. Well, then you were right. But
I know I was.
That's kind of what everybody thought. So,
or maybe I didn't say the Phillies.
You were just saying the Cubs. You said he was friends with Chris Bryant.
I was giving where should he go? I was giving his options, Blake.
All right, whatever. That's a ridiculous take, though. All right, hold on. Let me look and see.
347 family members. Nah, it probably meant 150 that was friends and stuff like that. My first, I don't remember what really.
Oh God, that looked so bad. Holy crap. Okay.
What does?
Let me just.
Nick Nelson, you don't gotta do me that dirty.
Nick Nelson's in here. Oh, what's going on, dude? What's going on? Appreciate you being in here. All right. You guys get to look at the Anthony Davis injury now. This is kind of nasty. All right, here we go. I have to do this so I don't get copy struck, so you better look quick. All right, here we go. Look at his ankle right now. Boom. There you go. Okay, now we're done. Got to get out of here. All right, there we go. If you didn't see it, then too bad. Look it up on YouTube. God, get off of my screen. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Honestly, I dare you to get your hair done like that.
You saw it. You saw the injury. You could see what happened to his ankle. It didn't look good. Boom. Look at that. Oh.
Oh, God, that looks bad.
Oh, yeah, that is disgusting. Don't break your ankle, people. That would hurt. All right, I'm going to change the pinned comment, or I'm just going to unpin it. Anyway, Yeah, that is quite the injury for AD, but honestly one that's happened probably 25 times in the last 2 years. So it's really just one of those things where when you're a big guy like that, you kind of have to expect that. Okay, so moderators, let's take a look at this real quick. I think
for now, we should do. I feel like we should do one.
Okay. I'm gonna say we do Jack Attack because Jack Attack has been our most our best commenter. I looked at Nightbot and he was the highest commenter over like 20 streams or something like that. Okay, so we'll do Jack Attack, and Andy U has to be next up on the list. And Nick, great take on USF being trash. See, Addison here was trying to make the case that nobody lives in Nebraska, and then I pointed out to him that Omaha is 50 times the size of Sarasota, and then he pointed out that his county has more people than us. But what other cities are in your county? You have Tampa. Are you in the same county as Tampa?
No.
There is no way. You're right next to frickin' Tampa. Anyway, in your metropolitan area, you probably have 4 million people, but Sarasota is a tiny city.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
Mile
it's
High
not.
6. What's going on?
Sarasota is not a tiny city.
It's smaller than some. All right, Jack, you get the moderator. So thank you for being in here, Andy. You are next up on the list because you always have fantastic takes, and you really do help us out with our commentary with your takes. It is good to have somebody so knowledgeable about the NBA being in the chat. That does help quite a bit. Factually speaking, Omaha sucks near Dodge Street. My mom lived there.
I agree.
Really?
I agree.
Addison knows nothing about Omaha.
I agree. Omaha sucks, man. Hey,
let me tell you, Mike. Omaha has improved. I promise, Mike.
Hey, listen, hold on. Hey, let me tell you what my family will not be doing in 10 years. Hold on. Oh, let me kick my seat back and put my recliner up like an old dad would do. Hold on.
Oh God.
1 second. All right, here you guys go. Hey, babe, listen.
Oh.
I've been thinking, we've been working for a little bit.
Okay, so he's gonna say moving.
Why don't we take the kids and the family for a week-long vacation in Omaha, Nebraska?
Man, that's so funny. It's almost like nobody
that
moves
would
to
things
Sarasota.
that have nobody, and I mean nobody in their right mind has ever been mad. I want to go to Omaha, Nebraska.
Well, look, Addison, let me make my case real quick because, to be completely honest with you, the properties are not very cheap here. And here's why. Because there's 4 Fortune 500 companies in Omaha. Guess how many there are in Sarasota? Probably 0.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Let's see. Sarasota.
Sorry.
Fortune
It's too funny.
500 companies.
Guys, I'm literally gonna die.
Okay, so there are no Fortune 500 companies based in Sarasota. Let's look at Omaha's. I'm sure that there are some that you have probably heard of. Omaha Fortune 500 companies. Let's look at Union Pacific, TD Ameritrade. You probably have one of your accounts with them. Mutual of Omaha and Berkshire Hathaway. That's
Whoa!
4 of them. Yeah,
that's crazy. I can't wait to visit Omaha, Nebraska to go to a TD Ameritrade. Wow, I'm so excited.
That's funny.
It's not supposed to be funny. Nobody's going to Omaha to go look at your TD Ameritrade that you have that we don't have in Sarasota.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Gosh, if I could get this.
If someone asks you,
look,
and someone says,
56,919.
The beautiful state of Florida or Nebraska, we're saying Florida every time.
Take note of this. 56,919. Okay. Omaha metro population 967,604, and that's in 2008 or whatever. So in the new census, I'm guessing.
Listen, all I'm saying is you're like the only person I've ever known to ever live in that state. So therefore, I believe that there's 10 people that live in that state. You are the
only person I know who lives in Florida. I know plenty of people.
Okay, but when you turn on the news, you always hear like Florida man like throws a gator into a Taco Bell. You never hear like all you hear in Nebraska is Nebraska man cooks corn or made some corn. Like that's all you hear in Nebraska.
Corn. What are you even talking about, Mike? There's one side of town in Omaha that has a lot of crime. There's not a lot of crime other than in North Omaha. That's the main crime spot. South Omaha is kind of but I'm way out in West Omaha. I'm in the more not
Yes, sir,
crime
Jack
filled
Attack.
part. What do you call a pirate painter? I don't know.
Pirate painter.
Anyway. Yeah, Omaha has improved, but it still is definitely boring. If I could choose where I would live, it would probably be Utah. But Mike, I'm sure you know this. The properties are so expensive there. The medium house requires you to have a 6-figure income, which is ridiculous. So $1 million in the heart of Salt Lake City gets you a freaking like 2-bedroom apartment. Like that's how bad it is down in Salt Lake. So, but I do love Salt Lake, and I'll be there tomorrow actually. So
listen, if you want to live in Utah, you just live up in the up north part of Utah.
I would, but at the same time, the only
Ogden. Live in Ogden. It's an hour drive away.
Yeah, sure, I would live in Ogden, except that I'm not Mormon, and I love Mormons, but I don't want to live in a whole city of them. I'm sorry. I love Mormons, but if you're not Mormon,
what about Park
I don't
City?
live there. Park City is beautiful, but you also have to be extremely wealthy to live there. Anybody who's been there knows. You know what there is to do in Nebraska? Nebraska football. There's also a Topgolf here.
Oh well, never mind. If there's Topgolf in Nebraska, I'm sure it's tens of thousands of times better to the 12 Topgolfs we have in Tampa.
That you do not have 12 Topgolfs in Tampa, but I will say this. Nebraska has way better college sports than you have close to you. So that's all I'll say.
What is Nebraska? Has Nebraska Comington State turned it up recently in college D3 basketball?
No, Creighton basketball is right next to my freaking house.
Oh, Creighton.
Creighton basketball has an 18,000 seat arena that they fill every game. And then there's also Nebraska, who doesn't fill it anymore because they suck. But the point is that there's good sports over here, as well as.
I didn't even know Creighton was in Omaha.
Well, it is. Guess what? It is. Do you know?
Now
what,
I know.
You know what Creighton is, right?
Now I do. It's in Nebraska.
Okay. You obviously don't watch enough college basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Right. I don't.
I
need to start though. I do need to start, but. Second half should be getting going under here in just a little bit. We got, it says 1 minute until the second half begins. And listen, it would probably only take 1 minute to evacuate the entire state of Nebraska.
That is not true. That is not true.
I can't even say it. I'm too funny.
You are so misinformed, dude. What's funny is that we fit your entire town's population in our football stadium.
That is just not true.
Yes, it is. 56,000. We beat that by 40.
We have more than 56,000.
I just looked up the population of Sarasota.
56,000 maybe in the direct city. But there's so much more of Sarasota that is not in the quote-unquote city of Sarasota.
No, the city.
I live in Sarasota, but I technically live in Osprey.
Okay,
but
fine.
nobody says that. I live in Sarasota.
All right. This is going to be bad. I shouldn't even look this up. Sarasota metro population. This is going to be really bad. I'm not going to say the number if it's too big. Oh, actually, never mind. We're still bigger than you by 250,000 people. Sarasota's metro.
At the start of the third quarter,
whatever.
The Jazz are on top of the Lakers, 53-46. We are back underway. If you have not done so already, right before we do get underway here with half number 2, if you have not done so already, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel.
All I'm saying is that Omaha is not to be slept on. It's not a metropolis like Florida because you have the coast. If Omaha had an ocean, it would be better. Plus, we're getting another skyscraper. That's all I have.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Oh man, but listen, Blake, how about Donovan Mitchell?
He's been fantastic.
26 points on the game so far. Talk about his game so far.
Yeah, he's been on another level tonight. 26 points, I should say. He has been just absolutely cutting up this Lakers defense, and it's been fun to watch. And 26. LeBron's got 13. Russell Westbrook has 7, and they don't put Anthony Davis in here because he is in the hospital for the 3rd time this month. So, anyway, the point is that Donovan has been fantastic, and he's going to be a threat in this 3rd quarter as we are back to action. Conley has it at the logo.
And here is Conley guarded by Malik Monk. Over to Royce O'Neal now left wing guarded by Johnson. Royce O'Neal now hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell the cross on Johnson. Drives inside, lays it up, lays it in. Donovan Mitchell picking right up where he left off. And then obviously Anthony Davis will not return with an ankle injury. That has now just been confirmed. As here's Malik Monk. Malik Monk on the left wing. Swings over to Stanley Johnson on the left post. Hands it off to James. James stops, fires, 3-ball up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Utah basketball. O'Neal could have rebounded it, but just let it go out of bounds instead.
Yep. So anyway, I'm excited for this Jazz team right now. I feel like with Davis out, they could seriously get a huge win right now, but I don't know. We'll just kind of have to see. But Donovan is giving the effort on the boards as he has it on the right side.
Donovan after the offensive rebound. Guarded by Westbrook. Nice D by Westbrook. Forces to stop. Now kicks over to Bogdanovich. He pump fakes the 3. Now stops. Pops a mid-range jumper. He can't get that one to go. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's LeBron James, top of the key. Now kicks it, and it's stolen away by Donovan. Here comes Donovan. Got numbers. Hands it off to O'Neal. Now back to Donovan. Donovan then gets it poked loose. Westbrook throws it right back to O'Neal, and now it's over to Conley. So Westbrook made a great play and then threw it right away to the other team. Now it's Conley, 15 on the shot clock, drives in. Hayes can't finish. Rebounded by
Monk.
Monk.
Three
and Monk
drains it.
stops and pops a 3. Who is number 1 again?
Number 1? I think number 1 is Russell Westbrook.
Ariza. It's Ariza.
It's Ariza.
That's who it is. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Mike Conley. Conley the jab. Kick over to O'Neal. Now corner to Bogey. Bogey pump fakes it. Bogey lobs it, and it's swatted away by James. Now it's Monk, and Monk is going to be fouled intentionally to stop the fast break from happening. 55-49 the score. 9:57 to go here in quarter number 3.
I can't even imagine how annoying it would be to play the Jazz, and every time you get a fast break, you get fouled. Like, you just can't build momentum. I feel like that's got to be the smartest thing that Quinn Snyder has implemented on this team. And trust me, there hasn't been as many as you would think.
As here's Stanley Johnson. Johnson bounce pass over to Rudy Gobert, or to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook tightly guarded by O'Neal. 5 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson runs inside, floats it up, no good. Rebounded by Gobert, and he hands it off to Donovan. Donovan to the left wing. It's Conley. Nice bounce pass. And it's Gobert there for the slam.
Wow.
Great feed inside right there by Mike Conley. Got it to a dime to Gobert, and he flushed it down. Gobert's got 4.6 rebounds, 3 blocks. Here is Ariza. Right wing 3. That one is up. That one is good. And the Lakers only down by 5. 9:07 to go 3rd quarter. Here is Conley. Conley top of the key. Conley. Back over to O'Neal left wing. Now to Donovan. Quick trigger 3. That one goes in and out. And it's going to be out of bounds off of O'Neal. And it will be Lakers basketball. 8:57 to go 3rd quarter.
Man, somehow you're just like, you're getting ahead of me and then you're going behind me again. Hopefully we're kind of synced up here.
8:57 to go 3rd quarter.
Yep.
And he inbounds it to Russell Westbrook.
Okay, now we're on. We're good.
Russell Westbrook over here on the left wing. Going to get a screen by O'Neal. Now, bounce pass inside to James, and it's poked away and stolen away by O'Neal, and they'll intentionally foul O'Neal to stop the fast break, pulling a little Utah Jazz up their sleeve.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, taking that out of the Jazz's bag. And honestly, I do feel like that is such a smart thing to do. You eliminate that momentum factor. And that is just, it's pretty ingenious by not by Conley, but by Snyder to just put that in. And I think he did that almost right away when he got to Utah. Just no more fast breaks for any team as Conley goes inside and puts it up with the right, and got it to go over LeBron, I believe. So nice play right there. 59-52.
8:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here is Stanley Johnson. Hands it off to Malik Monk. Drives inside, floats it up over Gobert, and got it to go. So the Jazz only on top by 5. Conley will inbound to Donovan Mitchell, and here comes Mitchell bringing it across half court. Mitchell over to O'Neal. Back over to Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the key, kicks over to Bogdanovich. Now to the corner, it's Conley. Conley drives baseline, lobs it up, and Gobert misses the tip in, and then going to be fouled by Stanley Johnson after he got the offensive rebound. Tough finish right there by Gobert, or tough attempt at a finish right there. Had to really reach up and lean to the right side and kind of tip that one in. That's where Conley had to put it, but it was still just a little high and out of his reach.
I think they might call. Hold on here. What are they looking at?
There's no way CP3 broke his finger.
Did he?
You sounded a little too excited.
No, I'm saying like did he? Like did he do that? Okay, so they're gonna change it from the shot. Okay, I guess. Why did they foul him so hard?
So it'll be on the floor.
Weird.
I'm looking at that now. It's yours, Conley. Dish inside of Gobert, but Gobert lost it. And then Conley fouls LeBron to stop the fast break.
Oh my gosh.
No, he got ejected.
How'd you get broken finger from ejected?
Someone in the chat put broken finger.
Oh. Well, maybe he got a broken finger and got ejected.
He did not.
Okay.
Here, it would be trending all over Twitter. Here is Westbrook. Oh, please, keep shooting that every day of the week. Please, 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 Westbrook. Enlighten me and take a three-pointer more. Do it again. Have fun. Do it one more time. Why not? Joke. Absolute joke. Three-point shooter.
Start. There we go.
And here is Conley. 59-54, 7:25 to go, third quarter. Bogdanovich now left wing. Guarded by Ariza. Now back over to Conley. Conley bounce pass inside to O'Neal. O'Neal finishes at the rim, lays it up and in. A little bit of
tough
hesitation right there by O'Neal, but got the job done. Jazz on top by 7. 7:10 to go, third quarter. Here's Malik Monk. Drives in, kicks it over to James. James, right wing, over to Stanley Johnson. Back over to Monk. Step back three, left wing. In and out, no good. Out of bounds off of Stanley Johnson. I don't know if Utah basketball.
I believe there's 7 minutes
Stanley
left
Johnson
here.
has done a really good job.
Yeah, he has. He's outplayed himself. He's done nice. There's Malik Monk.
Not working Gobert on the boards.
Monk has had a nice game. 9 points, 4 for 9 field goals, and 1 for 4 on three-pointers. He's been pretty solid for this team, and honestly, a guy who really has picked up his game ever since he's been with the Hornets. He's been a lot better on this team.
Man, what a nice move that was by Donovan. Now it's by Donovan spinning on the corner, and
Fouled.
they're going to call.
Oh, just out of bounds it looks like. So I think they're going to say it was tipped, but a timeout by the Jazz. So we will sit with 6:40 left to play in the third and 3.5 on the shot clock. So the Jazz will just have a chance out of this timeout to get a quick one off, and we'll just kind of see what happens from there.
So we are going to a commercial timeout to appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. We got 72 people up in the building. If you have not done so already, make sure to give this stream a big thumbs up if you are enjoying it. And if you are new to the channel and you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We're going live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. We will be live for every single Jazz game coming up after the All-Star break, and it'll be a good time. You will not want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell if you're new to the channel, and let's keep on growing this Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. I'm watching with you guys. I paused it at 6:51. Awesome, Kenny. Rudy is so overrated, he missed a layup. Well, then a lot of people are overrated here. Blake, I will be right back. Keep them entertained. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay. So tonight has been a fun game so far, 54-61. And, you know, it's been one of those where the Jazz have kind of struggled to get way out in front, but they've done a nice job as of late getting hard whipping back out the fat suit. Facts. Russell Westbrook, and I also agree with that. Man, he is just kind of fallen off. His shot selection has deteriorated, and he is a double agent. I would agree with that, Pete. Anyway, Rudy is so bad. How do Jazz fans think he's good? Because stats tell us that he is better than any New York Knicks center in the past 45 years. Anyway, Mitchell deserves a better team. Well, I guess time will tell on that. The Knicks are not a better team, though. So if you were going to pitch the Knicks, then that is not a good case. Anyway, this has been a game of really not the best three-point shooting. As you can see, LA shooting 22.7%. That's pretty bad from outside. And the Jazz with 35% from outside, which is, not their best either, but 46% even for both teams. So a lot of shots coming down low for the Lakers of late. Now rebounds, take a look at that. The Jazz with 27, the Lakers with 23. The Jazz slightly ahead in that category. I expect that will expand as this game goes on with the Lakers missing Anthony Davis. But that's just one of those things where they should be able to get a little bit of a gap made in that category. So we'll see on that. 16 assists for the Lakers and 8 for the Jazz. You can really see right now, Rudy Gobert is not better than Patrick Ewing. You are right about that. Also, Patrick Ewing played 20 years ago, so that is fine. Compared to last year, his stats aren't different, but Mr. Westbrook just isn't what the Lakers need. He also likes to be in control, and ain't nobody controlling the king. That is very facts, Nick, and that is more facts than NYK is spinning in the chat right now. But anyway, it's
that injury looks so bad.
He just show it again. Why do you keep showing it? Who cares? He broke his ankle.
All right, 3.5.
You can imagine what
The
it looks
Jazz
like.
have got to get it in quick, and they waste a second. It'll go out of bounds, deflected off LA. Utah basketball. Davis might be done for the year after that, man. I mean, that was
it was
brutal.
bad. It was very bad. We'll see.
2.5 in the third. 2.5 on the shot clock here for the Jazz. Donovan to inbound. Donovan to O'Neal. O'Neal deep range three.
Oh boy!
Oh, O'Neal knocking it down. Heaved it up, and the Jazz on top by 10. Westbrook drives, kicks it inside to Johnson, and Johnson lays it up and in.
I think that was Monk. Was that Johnson? That was Johnson, yeah.
Force now works his way to the left side, drives in, lays it up, almost got it to go in. He is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Almost had a chance at a 3-point opportunity.
6:13 left in this third quarter here, and it's really been I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. But one thing that's not hard to describe are Trent Forrest's stats: 8.3 points a game, 4.3 assists. He has been fantastic for as young as he is, and really, really promising to see him playing this well as he knocks down that first free throw. He's kind of adopted Mitchell and his free throw, I would say, routine with the breathing and all of that kind of stuff that goes along with what Donovan Mitchell does before each rep, as he knocks down both of those. So obviously a pretty decent shooter at the line. The Jazz have been knocking those down so far.
And he's got in 8 minutes so far, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Man,
Just
is he something
fantastic.
special. As here is Malik Monk. Monk working on the left wing, guarded by Force, now over to Ariza, now over to Westbrook, and there's going to be, I believe, a 3-second call on by Donovan, and there will be.
So at the line is
James. Oh wow, James to shoot the technical free throw. Okie dokie. Oh well, he made it.
He's kind of got a disjointed stroke from there. Not
definitely
super
not
bad,
the guy
but
would
not-
pick to shoot a technical free throw if you can pick who. But
Yeah, I would agree with that.
what do we know?
What do we know?
As here is Malik Monk. Jazz on top here by 9. Malik.
Oh my
inside.
God!
Swats away Westbrook.
Holy crap!
Monk kicked it into Westbrook. He went flying for the slam right away. And now it's Donovan. Back the other end. Drives inside. Weaving his way through traffic and lays it up and in.
That's his
That's
30th
only
point of the
on the night.
game. Yeah. Wow. 10 for 16. That's fantastic. Way over 50%.
Here is Russell Westbrook. Now over to Malik Monk. Left corner 3 ball. It's good.
Man. Is Malik Monk going to be a star in the future? What do you think?
5:20 to go third quarter. Here's Forrest. Drives. left wing. There's going to be a foul on the floor.
What do you think about Malik Monk? What are your thoughts?
He's all right.
Like on a scale
Dwight
of...
Howard, who has missed
my
his last
God.
4 games, is back with an injury. Surprised it took him this long to put him in. But
By the way, I don't know if you knew this. Dwight Howard is on the NBA 75 team, which is interesting.
whoa,
He's good. He was good.
back in his prime.
Yeah,
Man.
he was insane in his prime. Just a really attention-seeking, good center. So,
As here's Force,
Yeah.
hands it off to Donovan. Donovan doesn't use the screen, working on the free throw line. Spinning inside now, fading away, puts it up. Oh, baby, he's too good.
how does he do it, man?
Just toying with him at this point.
Got 32 on the night. That is crazy. And now Forrest
Also trying
is
to
going to have
lob to
it.
Howard, but it's deflected away by Whiteside. Now Forrest down the other end. To O'Neal. Wide open 3. Got it! Russ O'Neal knocking it down. Utah up by 13. Their biggest lead of the night.
That
Now
was
it
big
is
time.
Ariza over to Howard, left post. Howard kicks it to Horton Tucker, guarded by Donovan off the screen. He's going to kick it over to Westbrook. Westbrook driving. Westbrook inside. No good.
Oh, they're going to call a block? Are you
No way.
serious? God, man.
I know they did not just call that.
Adam Silver just called in. He said he wants this game to be closer, so they got to make it a little bit closer.
Good Lord.
There's Melo sitting on the bench. He would probably be a big factor in this game if he was in, but he is not. Calling a 40 bomb, I would say that a 50 bomb is not out of play right now for Donovan Mitchell. He's got 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 32 points. He's been fantastic so far, and it's been fun to watch.
I think 40. I think that's where we get to tonight.
You're saying 40 bomb? All right.
I'm going 40, Mom.
40 bomb it is.
You know, I feel like we're going to be up enough to where he's not going to need to play the final minutes, as that second free throw right there was up and no good. I mean, you're looking at now, we're up by 12, 73-61 with just 4:13 remaining here in the third quarter. Donovan already does have 32, though. Now, fires by Donovan. It's right wing 3.
Oh.
That's a good rebound by Westbrook.
But the way he's
And
been
here
knocking
come
him
the
down,
Lakers
too,
down the
you
other
expect
end.
him
It's
to
Westbrook.
make those.
Drives inside. Now passes to O'Neal. He's such a joke, I swear. Trying to get cute with the no-look pass to Howard. That didn't work. Now O'Neal, cross-court pass to Bogdanovich on the corner. That's no good. Rebounded by Howard, and he heads it off to Taylor Horton Tucker. Jazz have 6 turnovers on the night, and the Lakers have 7. Taylor Horton Tucker lobs it to Howard, and misses the lob. Down the other end, quickly, it's Royce O'Neal who lays it up and in. 75-61.
How? God. Dwight Howard is so washed.
Here's Austin Reeves, left corner, guarded by Trent Forrest. Austin Reeves, forced to his left side, steps into the jumper, and got it to go. Timeout by Utah. 3:14 to go, and the third quarter. Utah starting to run away with this one. They're looking to get their 7th straight win. Donovan won a pass to O'Neal on the fast break, and O'Neal laid it up and in. Jazz on top by 12. 3:14 to go. Here in quarter number 3.
Chris Ball says, Chris Ball, LeBron James. Donovan MVP, yes. Dude, Donovan is playing like the MVP right now. He's been fantastic. And now I think that, obviously, LeBron might be reconsidering after he dissed all of those Jazz players once again in the All-Star draft, even though his team is obviously better than
He
them.
knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing when the draft started.
Oh, apparently Nick got put on timeout. Who put Nick on timeout? I don't think you're on timeout, Nick. Did you get put on
Hey,
timeout?
what's going on, Brasilia?
Hey, what's going on, Brasilia?
Appreciate you stopping on in. How are you doing tonight, Brasilia?
Well, I didn't put you on timeout. Hopefully you get back from that. That's tough. I didn't do it. Whoever put Nick on timeout, don't put him in timeout. Anyway, this is a good game right now. The Jazz look like they're going to win it right now. O'Neal is having a huge contribution in this game, but what we haven't had contribution-wise is likes. We got to get this up to 100. We've been a few streams without 100 likes, so if we could get everybody in here to just smash it up, that would mean a lot to us.
It really does.
We're 13 away. 13 away. It would be huge if you guys could do that for us. It really would mean a lot.
We really do appreciate it. Appreciate everyone who is stepping on in. Welcome on in. Alexander, do appreciate you stepping on in. Yeah, Howard definitely doesn't have it. Yeah, he can jump, but he's definitely not the same player that he is. Welcome on in, Chris Paul and Mike. Yeah, I didn't know if you heard me, but I answered quietly while Blake was talking to I can't even remember what Blake was saying. It's so late. It's 11:50.
Yeah,
and I got
tired
school
too.
to freaking tomorrow morning.
I got a flight.
But what was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, I believe that Donovan's going to get to 40, but we're going to then be up by 25. And then they'll call it a night for Donovan, and he won't hit 50. However, if this was a close game, it'd be a different story. Been sick and still grieving about Ingles. Well, I hope you feel better, Brasilia. And, yeah, I know that Ingles won his stuff, but it's opening up the door for guys like Trent Forrest. And
yeah,
Pascal.
exactly.
And Trent Forrest especially has really done a great job.
Beautifully developing, I should say.
And Brasilia, if we're going to be honest, Joe Ingles is a free agent in this offseason.
He'll come back. He'll come back.
He'll come back. I'm not worried. He's not going to play another minute or a second on the court for another NBA franchise.
And while we have you guys in here, it's time to talk about tonight's sponsor, SeatGeek. If you want to get the best prices at the best events, visit SeatGeek and get $20 off your first purchase. And give back a little bit to the channel as well. We get $10 of each one of those. So if you're going to an event, go check out SeatGeek and use code JazzHuddle for $20
Absolutely,
off.
Get you $20 off if you're going to a Jazz game. So definitely don't miss out on that deal. It helps you save money, and it also helps support the channel. So if you're going to be buying something at SeatGeek, make sure to use the code JazzHuddle. You guys see the code right up there. I don't know if there's any special letters up there. I'm actually too lazy to look if there are. But we are back underway. 3:03 to go in the third quarter. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Drives, kicks it to the corner. There's going to be a foul, though, on the floor as Donovan Mitchell was fouled trying to dish that one back out to Daniel House Jr.
Yep. Hey, and I also want to point out that we are 5 subscribers away from 3,700. So if you guys could push us up to that tonight, that would be huge. We're on the road to 4K right now, so that would really mean a lot. Just 5 of you guys, and all it takes is one. One click from you doesn't cost you anything to really help us out, and it gets us to get more people in here and make this stream more fun for you guys. So, yeah, go check that out. As Donovan misses that first free throw.
And my man, Mike Monday, you have a great rest of your night, man. And hopefully the Jazz can close this one out for you so you can be waking to some delighting news, man. You have a great rest of your night. Absolutely, Brasilia. He'll be back. Not worried about it. As here is Donovan. Knocks down the second one, so he goes 1 and 2 at the line. As here is Westbrook. Westbrook over to Ariza, left wing, guarded by Jordan Clarkson. Now over to Westbrook. Westbrook on the corner, drives in, back and down. Westbrook gets blocked. Westbrook almost stepped out of bounds. He then throws it away to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan ahead to Forrest. Forrest drives. Oh my God! Oh my! Missed the slam. Trying to end a career, and now Austin Reeves misfires on the 3 down on the other end. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Baseball rifle pass over to Clarkson, and he dropped it out off of Clarkson's shoe.
That's tough.
And it'll be Lakers ball. My goodness. Trent Forrest.
He nearly just ended Talen Horton-Tucker's career. My goodness. Forrest almost had that. When I tell you he was close, he was really close. Hey, somebody else donated. Maybe I'm tripping. Did somebody else donate? It hasn't popped up yet. Somebody donated, though. Oh, there it is. Brasilia Medinet. Bringing a sign with the Jazz Huddle channel since they lifted all restrictions at the arena. Yes! We appreciate you so much, Brasilia. That would be amazing. That would be amazing, Brasilia. That would get our name out there. That would be amazing. Thank you so much, Brasilia, and thank you for the dono. You do mean more than you know to us as Gobert goes inside and gets fouled. Yeah, that is awesome, Brasilia. Thank you so much.
That is awesome, and thank you for the $19.99 donation. And yes, that is right. Once we do hit $4,000 subscribers, I do remember that. But thank you so much, Brasilia. We really do appreciate it. Welcome on in, John. Hope you're doing well. Gobert at the line. First one is up, and the first one is good. 77-65 the score. On the floor right now for Utah, Donovan Mitchell, Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gobert, Daniel House Jr., and Eric Paschall.
We are 4 subscribers away now from 3,700. So if you guys could push us up there, that would be amazing as Gobert takes that second free throw, and that one rims
from 3,700, we're already at 3.69?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't think we were that high yet.
Yeah.
Smash it up. Let's get to 3.7 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 1:48 to go, third quarter. Jazz on top, 77-65. Going off the ball foul on Paschall there on the missed three-pointer.
Apparently I was a little off on time, but it's all good now. So 1:48 remaining in this third quarter. The Jazz have played a pretty good quarter. They're up by 5 in the scoring distribution for this quarter. But you got to keep building on this as Taylor Horton-Tucker inbounds it over to LeBron.
And here is LeBron. And another foul on Paschall. Would we stop with this? So petty, I swear.
Yeah, it's it happens. You gotta be careful.
LeBron James and Russell Westbrook each have 1 point here in this quarter. Welcome on in. I see Donovan Mitchell is going stupid tonight. He's having just an amazing game. As here's Howard, free throw up, and the free throw is good. And make sure as you guys are hitting that subscribe button, guys, if you have not done so already, every single one of you, hit that notification bell, guys. It is right here. If you are on your phone, I actually don't know where it is anymore. But if you're on the channel, there's a big bell for y'all to hit. Whoops. Where am I? It's a big bell for y'all to hit. Smash that bell so you never miss when we go live. 77-67. Here is Eric Paschall, left wing over to Clarkson. Clarkson back over to Paschall. Drives inside. Paschall to finish. And got it to go. Eric Paschall. What a nice finish inside. And now LeBron, splits it deep. What a move. And James gets it to go. A tough take inside.
Yeah,
1:15 to go, third quarter. Here is Conley. Conley top of the key. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson left wing. Guarded by Taylor Horton-Tucker. Now, Clarkson spins and throws it away. Reeves gets the steal, but then Conley steals it from him. And it's going to be a jump ball. Great job.
Nice play. Great play. Job. That was by Conley right there. Got inside and just really, really locked up that ball. Fantastic play. Hey, and if you're just stopping in, we got 95 in the chat. Make sure you are smashing up that like button. It really does help us out. And let's just check on those subscribers.
And thank you, Calvin, for stopping on in. I saw the Rockets were giving you guys trouble. I have the game pulled up right here. Man, only won by 3, and it was a fourth quarter comeback, man. But congrats on your son's win. And we over here are glad that the Grizzlies lost tonight, so we're inching up closer to that 3 seed because we don't want to play the Suns here in round 2 because I'd rather have a chance at getting to round 3 than losing to the Suns in the series. So do appreciate you stopping on in, though. And, yeah, that injury to Anthony Davis, Calvin, it was not pretty. I knew it as soon as I saw it that it was going to be rough. Oh, man. Daniel House Jr. made such a great effort, and Gobert was just standing there out of bounds. At 59 seconds to go, third quarter. It'll be Lakers ball, 19 on the shot clock.
Nick, are you still in timeout? I don't think you're in timeout. I don't show that you're in timeout. Did somebody put Nick in timeout? He doesn't have to be in timeout. I give him my pass. I don't even think he did anything. So
here is LeBron James, guarded by Paschall. Paschall has 2 fouls on the night so far. And now Paschall switches on to McLemore. Now it's Clarkson guarding James. That's a mismatch. Drives in. Oh, my goodness. What a layup by James.
That was a tough shot.
My word. The off-hand crazy finish. And now here is Conley. Conley left wing. Drives now through the middle. Going to kick it over to Clarkson left wing. Guarded by Austin Reeves. Drives. Step back. 3. Clarkson no good. And it's going to be rebounded by LA. Here come the Lakers down the floor. 5-second difference between shot and game clock. Let's see what LeBron does with it. He will hold. He'll wait a little longer. A 5-second difference once again. Clarkson. James. 7 on the shot clock. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes to Reeves. Now to Horton-Tucker. Now to Reeves. Open right wing 3. That is no good. Rebounded by Conley. Conley lost it. Conley picks it up. Half court heat. Oh, no good up
I
the
was
left
actually really
side of
close.
the backboard. And that is going to send us to quarter number 4 here in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's the Utah Jazz on top, 79-71. And they look to move up closer to the 3 seed. And with the win here tonight.
They could do it.
Love it, love it, love it. Welcome on in, Ryan Woodleridge. He says, hi, bro, I'm a new sub. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. Glad that you liked what you saw, man. Really do appreciate it. Again, if you have not the like button and hit that subscribe button. If you are new to the channel, let's keep on growing this Jazz family here on the Jazz Huddle. 1 second, Blake. I'll be right back.
Why is it not?
You good?
Yeah, I'm working
All right,
on. All right, yeah, I'm
You're working
good.
on
I'm
something?
good.
All good.
I was working on something. If you got to do something, that's fine.
No, that's good. I can say, I see. Says, let's go, Jazz. Run it up. Absolutely, man. I don't want this to be. I don't even want it to be close. I just want to take care of business and get the win. That's what I want to do tonight. No doubts about it. And a flop ain't pulling no comeback. Jazz are gonna take care of business tonight, and the Jazz are gonna get the win. That's exactly what's gonna happen, and y'all will see that very shortly here. And let's look at our subscriber count here. Gonna pull this bad boy up.
I'm trying something. Does it work?
What are you trying to do?
Trying to add transitions on our numbers. It did not work. Dang it.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'll do that later. Whatever.
We are 3 subscribers away. Let's get 3 new Jazz fans to smash up that like and subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss when we go live. Let's reach our goal of 3,700 subscribers here tonight on the Jazz Huddle.
And listen, it does not matter if you're a Jazz fan or not. We don't care about that. If you like the commentary, if you like what you're seeing tonight, leave a like, leave a subscribe. It really does mean a lot to us. How many points Spider got? Mitchell so far tonight has he has 33, and he is the leader in the game scoring wise. And for the Lakers, it is LeBron James with 18. What's up?
Yeah, and Franco, we do not get the 3 seed if we win this game. Instead, we've been 4 games back in the 3 seed for a while, but now that the Grizzlies lost tonight, we would only be, down 3 games. So steady progress, working towards that number 3 seed.
Crew, he's been in here ever since the Knicks game, and see, look at that. He is a loyal Jazz Huddle fan, and we trust you, MYK. You are on our list now. You are on our good list. So if you keep coming in here,
what he means is by like. List for
possible moderators.
Making it seem like we judging them like we Santa Claus out here. Nah, you on the naughty list, boy. Nah, you on the naughty list.
All right, whatever, bro. I'm just trying to, hey, man, if being a mod makes you happy, then we want to make you a mod. So, if you just come in here, if that's what you want to do, if that's what makes you happy, then come in and you will eventually get that.
Absolutely. Here we go. 4th quarter action. About to get underway here in Los Angeles. Jazz on top by 10. It'll be the Lakers. A technical foul to start. Okay. Interesting.
Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
It's just Adam Silver. He said we got to get this game a little bit closer. Just a little bit.
So now it'll be the Lakers' ball. They'll give them a free point. 79-72 the score.
Okay. That's fine. Hey, here we go.
All right. Here we go. 11:55 to go, 4th quarter. Here's Austin Reeves. On the floor for the Lakers, James, Howard, Bazemore, Horton Tucker, and for the Jazz, Conley, Gobert, Clarkson, House Jr., and Pascal. James, step back, jumper. It is good.
Wow. Okay.
And just like that, it is now a 5-point game. Here is Conley. Conley, top of the key, 11:34 here to go. James has 21 points on the night. It's Conley. Conley over to Clarkson, right wing. Now back over to Conley on the left wing. Conley drives, kick it. Pascal now to JC for 3. You betcha.
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson knocking it down. And Jared Butler loving it on the bench.
Yeah.
Now here's James.
Big shot.
James guarded by Pascal in the right corner. And it's stolen away by Pascal. Saves it. It's now Clarkson bringing it down the floor. Clarkson guarded by Reeves left wing. Drives inside. Lays it up. Oh, he misses the lay. But it's going to be tipped out by Gobert. Rebounded by Conley. Off the screen. JC for three again. No good. Rebounded by Howard. And he hands it off to James. And here come the Lakers back down the floor. LeBron James has scored the last 7 points for the Lakers. And here he is, looking for 10. Can't get 10, but a rebound by Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker brings it back across to the right wing, guarded by Jordan Clarkson. Off the screen by Howard. Jumps at the free throw line, kicks it over to Austin Reeves. Drives, kicks it. It is a 3-ball for Bazemore on the right corner. And connects.
That's like the first shot he's taken.
Tough.
That was a nice shot, yeah.
By Bazemore.
Very impressive.
And now here is Mike Conley. Conley on the left wing, going to get a screen by Rudy Gobert. Guarded by Austin Reeves. Driving, floats it up, and got it to go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Good bucket.
Austin Reeves is just not a good defender. The Jazz have really done a good job working around him.
Yeah, they're taking it to him, and that's really been effective so far for Utah. Just going at him.
Oh, Taylor Horton Tucker, a beautiful jab step on Clarkson. Created a lot of space, just couldn't knock down the jumper. 9:45 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Conley. Over to Clarkson. Now back over to Conley, left wing. Going to get a screen by Rudy. Conley off that screen. Another screen set for him. Now drives. Bounce pass inside to Gobert. But he lost it off of himself.
What are you doing?
And it will be Lakers ball.
That was a stupid turnover.
Had it, man.
Oh, that's all right. It's all right. You just got to defend.
Donovan Mitchell, the man the Lakers did not want to see, is checking back on into the game. Welcome on in, Moses. Appreciate you stopping on in. 9:28 to go. 84-77. Here is LeBron James. James here at top of the key. Going to get a screen by Dwight Howard off that screen. James, hero step. Oh, my gosh. Lays it up and in, man. LeBron James had himself some sort of night tonight. He's got 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Now here's Donovan. Donovan double team. Lost it. Gets it back. He's got to pass out of it. Does the Whiteside. Floats it up and in.
Yes.
Man, worked around being double teamed for about 4 seconds. Found a way to pass it out. And then Whiteside finishes. And Donovan will get an assist for that. As here's James. Kicks it. Corner. Bazemore. Another 3. That one off the back iron. No good. Rebounded, though, by Taylor Horton Tucker.
Great defense by House. Look at how far out he's pushing on Horton Tucker. Got the switch there, but he's back on him. As Horton Tucker goes inside and is fouled. Where? Man.
He was fouled on there.
He was? I didn't see it. Anyway, 8:41 left to play in the game. The Jazz up by 7. And you get a look at Rudy Gay, who's sitting on the bench right now for the Jazz. He is the lone player that is out right now for Utah, so hopefully he can be back in soon. But right now this roster has been playing very well for the Jazz, showing their depth as Pascal is in the game right now, and Taylor Horton Tucker misses that first free throw, so THT. He's been pretty good in this game, I will say.
Taylor Horton Tucker has been good.
He's got 2 points, but it feels like he's had a very big impact, even though he has 2 points. So, yeah.
All right. 86-79, 8:41 here to go, fourth quarter. Free throw is up and good. 86-80. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell here. We'll bring it across the timeline. Whiteside by Donovan, Clarkson, House Jr., and Mitchell. On the floor for Utah. Here's Donovan. Double team. Over to Clarkson now. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson drive.
Oh, well, he timed out apparently as Clarkson drives and puts it up and in. 88-80. Here, I gotta call him and see what's up with that. But I'll just kind of play it out right now as Taylor Horton Tucker is outside. Horton Tucker working with it, hands it over to James. James guarded tightly on the left side. James looking to go inside, puts it over the right, tough shot. That one taken away. 7:55 left to play as there's a shot outside. That one also by Taylor Horton Tucker, and he can't knock it down. Here come the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell, he's been hot tonight. Gets that one taken away by, I believe that was Who was that? It might have been Bazemore who took that one away, but there's a foul on the floor. 7:46 left to play in the fourth. All right, I'm going to try to get in contact with Addison right now. FaceTime Addison Rusco. Here is Westbrook. Westbrook crosses the timeline off of the inbound, goes inside, kicks it over to Dwight Howard. Now a handoff for Bazemore. He goes inside, and that one's taken away. Here comes... Okay, his computer died. He'll be back shortly. As here's Donovan. 7:26 left to play in the fourth. Mitchell splits the defense, looking to go inside. Crosses over, steps back. Tough shot. That one will go. Donovan Mitchell puts the Jazz up by 10, 90-80. Fantastic play by Donovan. And now here come the Lakers. Westbrook on the right side and a timeout called by LA. 7:11 left in the fourth. Donovan Mitchell 35 points on 12 for 18 shooting and 5 for 8 from downtown. He's been fantastic. This has to do with the foul shots. Yeah, something happened. I think it was his computer that died, but he will be back shortly. Come on, Lakers. Yeah, John, they're fighting, but it's just kind of hard as he is back. Addison has returned. Yeah, fact. Gotta charge that computadora. All right.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody. My computer died. On this computer, it doesn't. I keep forgetting. It doesn't give me the update that my old computer gives me. So I just have to, I actually have to like be paying attention and looking instead of just not looking. So Donovan Mitchell, by the way, that nasty hesitation move, the nasty step back and drain in the mid-range, man, he is so pure. He's got 35.
Yeah.
He's just been on another level tonight,
he's on 40 bomb numbers right now, maybe 50 if he really turns up, but we'll just kind of have to see how that plays out. But he has been fantastic, and that's not to say that he's been taking all the shots. He's only taken 18, which is pretty on par with what Clarkson and Bogdanovich have taken this game. Bogdanovich with 11. He really hasn't taken that many shots, but he's just knocking them down. And, you look at Bogdanovich right now, 3 for 11. So he's just been on another level tonight. Donovan Mitchell with 4 assists as well, and 3 rebounds too. One guy who's been a big impact guy in this game, Royce O'Neal, 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 fouls, but that doesn't really matter. 4 of 6 from the field. He's been fantastic, really knocking down some clutch threes that helped the Jazz get this momentum that they have right now. So it's good. It's been really, really solid.
Yeah, Royce O'Neal has played real solid tonight. I've really been impressed with what he's been able to bring tonight.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Fun to watch.
Got 83 people up in the building. If you have not done so already, keep on smashing up that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Jazz content just like this. We go live for every single Utah Jazz game here on the Jazz Huddle. How many games have we been live for in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games in a row we've been live for, I believe. Maybe even 8.
I don't know. Well, we'll be live the rest of the season.
Yeah,
you can bet on that.
I don't know the last time we. Now it hasn't been us two necessarily on all of them, but we at least one of us has live for that one, live for that one, live for that one. It was January 30th.
Lakers, hey. And John,
John,
let me talk to you, man. Lakers can still win, and I feel like this is a team that when they are hot, they are very, very good. They have those 2 guys right now who can really make a difference, and I wouldn't even consider Russell Westbrook as being one of those guys because right now he's just not playing that well. But you look at Malik Monk. Malik Monk has been fantastic in this game. 5 for 11, and he's got 12, and also an assist and 3 rebounds. LeBron, it just has to be him taking over this game. I wouldn't trust Russell Westbrook with anything clutch right now because he is just all over the place on the floor.
And speaking of Russell Westbrook not being able to trust him in the clutch, absolutely bricks the crap out of that 3 off the front iron. And here's Utah down the other end, up by 10. Donovan, the in and out move, double team, kicks it, corner, Clarkson. It's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Clarkson's pass, and it will remain Utah ball. 9 on the shot clock. Look at how Bazemore and Dwight Howard are bringing that double team towards Donovan Mitchell right now.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job really kind of taking him out, but you got to think about this. Donovan one of the better distributors now in this league. I mean, he's not the best,
Wow.
but he's pretty good now. So he's got the ability to get the ball to people. He's competent in that area.
They send LeBron to the bench. One on the shot clock for Clarkson, no good. Rebound, Whiteside.
Oh, what are you doing?
Fouled.
Okay, there you
Fouled.
go.
He's fouled.
I was gonna say, like, man, you missed
But
that
Blake,
shot.
do you not think that with 6:35 to go in the fourth quarter, taking LeBron James out down by 10, interesting decision to say the least?
LeBron's the head coach of this team. It was his decision.
I understand. I don't know, man. I even in that case, I still don't understand why that is made right now. But Whiteside does knock down the first free throw, so the Jazz now on top here by 11.
One more coming. It is up
Good.
and good. Yep. Nice.
92-80 the score, 6:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Here is Russell Westbrook. Westbrook over here at the top of the key. Going to swing over to the right wing. It's to Dwight Howard. Howard hands it off to Malik Monk. Monk drives inside. Tough finish. Can't get it to go, though. It's going to be tipped out of bounds off of it. Oh, Utah. They're going to say it's going to be LA ball here.
Huh.
Interesting.
Okay, Nick, I'm guessing it's Nightbot. You're not doing anything. I just wondered. Yeah, you're like gone. I don't see any of your
Here's
comments.
Westbrook.
Nightbot must be mad at
get
you.
the jumper to fall. Tried to work his way inside. Have an easier mid-range. That still didn't work. But the Jazz turn it over down to the other end. Love to Westbrook.
Yeah.
That one will put down. And just like that, back to a 10-point game. Under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. It's Donovan Mitchell on the left wing, guarded by Austin Reeves. Donovan, they're not sending him a double team. This is where he's got to work. Guarded by Taylor Horton Tucker. Oh, what a move. Oh, what a pass to O'Neal. Now out to Clarkson. Stops, pops, three ball. Terribly missed. And here come the Lakers out. They've got numbers. Over to Austin Reeves. Fouled and one.
Oh, crap. Dang it. That was a nice shot.
Yeah, tough.
Is that his only points in the game?
Here comes James back in the game.
So Reeves has 6 tonight. Kind of a non-factor. 84 to 82.
Dang it, man. Dang it. 5:33, Austin Reeves, 5 points, 4 rebounds on the night so far. And, got the free throw. And I believe a timeout has been called.
Yep.
Timeout by the Utah Jazz. 92-85, 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Utah trying to get closer to that 3 seed. The Grizzlies lost earlier this evening, and they've got 5:33 to go to go into the All-Star break, only down 3 games of the number 3 seed. Jazz on top, 92-85, 5:33 to go. Here left in quarter number 4.
This has been a fun game, man. It's been oh, yep, you got Oh, I know what it is, Nick. Nightbot is timeouting you for putting emotes. If you put emotes, you get timeouted by Nightbot. That's why you got timeouted. So, or caps. Yeah, you've gotten timeouted like so many freaking times. Holy crap. Anyway, that's what that is. So I can't control it. It's just Nightbot. So as long as you don't post emotes or put caps, then you're fine. Donovan Mitchell takeover time. Yes, Donovan Mitchell really does a lot of stuff well at the end of games. So hopefully tonight he can really get the job done and put on a show for us as we head down to crunch time for the Jazz, 5:33, and the Lakers still in this one. In fact, I would say that the momentum is with them right now. So John, your team has a good chance here. Hopefully they can just put up a good fight as we head down to the end of this game. But one thing that I need you guys to do, if you would be oh so willing, is to hit that subscribe button. I believe we are 1 subscriber away currently from 3,700. So if one person smashes it up, 3 subscribers away, but one in my eyes.
One in your eye.
One in my eyes. So if we get one person to smash it up, then boom. That's what's going to happen. Can we time
Go
out
live for
Nightbot?
every
No,
single
we
Jazz
cannot.
game here on the Jazz Total. We got 95 people up in the building. Keep smashing up that like button, guys. Let's get to 120 likes on the stream. Fourth quarter action here. 5:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Jazz trying to improve their win streak to 7 games. Go into the All-Star break only down 3 games of that 3 seed. Blake, this is a very, 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 very important game.
Yeah,
For the Jazz to just snag this victory and go into the All-Star break feeling strong. And this is a game,
confident,
especially when the Lakers lose Anthony Davis, that we should win.
We should win this, and I think you're absolutely right. Everything that you said is pretty much on par with what I would say. I think for momentum, you have to be solid heading into the All-Star break, and I think that's something that the Jazz have kind of struggled to do in previous years. So, hopefully they can get that done tonight. That would be a good deal. So, it's gonna be very important. So we'll see what they do here as we head to the end of this game. Of course, they may not know right now how serious this game is, but they will soon once they get out of it and find out that they're that much closer to being the 3rd seed in the West.
Welcome on in, Red Scorpion. It says GG. Welcome back, Brasilia here. Hey, listen, Lakers fans are gonna Lakers fans, and here we are. We are back, and you are absolutely right, Jake. I have a whole documentary of Westbrook missing dunks. Coleman, send that to me on IG. As here is O'Neal. And I appreciate you stepping on in, Coleman. As here is Donovan. His pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll be Utah ball, but only 6 on the shot clock for Utah to work with.
So we have 5:15 remaining here in this fourth quarter. A lot of time left for this Laker team to do some damage, and expect them to do so as they can be pretty good in the clutch. We'll see.
Mitchell inbounds to Gobert. Now Mitchell fires a tough 3, no good, and rebounded by the Lakers. Here comes Westbrook, trying to go coast to coast, lays it up and in. 5-point game.
That's the best I've seen him do all night.
A 7-0 run in the last 136. I felt like that was Houston Westbrook. As here is Conley. Conley over to Gobert. Gobert top of the key. Hands it off to Conley. Now over to Donovan. Oh, what a spin. Oh, baby. Donovan Mitchell. What a move. What a finish. Jazz back out in front by 7. Now it's James. Wraps around underneath the basket. Hands it off to Gobert. Pump fake. Draws the foul on Gobert and got it to go.
Yeah. That was a nice play.
That was
nice play down low.
Russell Westbrook. But man, I hope they show that move by Donovan. Drove in with the right hand, then spun off his left, and then finished with the left hand. It was a beautiful play.
As he does.
Westbrook was 14 points total, 6 here in this quarter, 7 in the first. In the second and third combined, we had 1. Free throw is up, no good. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. And Strong with the rebound. That's a big miss. Keeps Utah still in front by 5. 4:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here is Conley. Conley over to Donovan. Donovan with 37. Oh, the crossover. Pull him in range. Oh, with no contest. Still couldn't knock it down. And it's rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Russell Westbrook. Drives inside, spinning. Guarded by O'Neal. Gonna have to kick it back out to Malik Monk. 4:04 to go. Monk drives. Monk spinning. And it's stolen away by Donovan. And he's gonna be fouled by Monk. Man, and Donovan almost got it off in time to where would
have been knocked down.
Yeah. That's
by,
what I was
Conley.
I was trying to get it out, but
anyway, 89 to 94. So this is a tighter game than a lot of people know. It's not too
it's a competitive game.
Very competitive game tonight. Not something that I would expect either.
Fourth quarter. No, I didn't expect it to be tight. Here is Conley. Guarded by James. Drives by him. Kicks it. Corner by Bogdanovich. 3 ball. Oh, no. Foul on the floor. And here comes the crybaby. Trying to complain to the refs about the foul. Here he comes. My goodness.
Never mind. No foul called. Send it to the Lakers.
Welcome on in. Boyo, I appreciate you watching on in from San Pablo. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. Here is Conley. Conley, right wing. Guarded by James. 8 on the shot clock. Over to Bogdanovich. Now to Conley. The jab step. The drive. The Euro. No finish. Nowhere close to a finish.
That was not good.
Hands it off to James. James on the left wing. Guarded by Bogdanovich. Bogey all up in his grill. And James will reset. 13 on the shot clock. James drives. James spins. James got it to go.
My God. How does he even do that? I don't get it, man. For all the hate that he gets, LeBron James is a heck of a freaking player. I don't think you can question that. If there was a player that I wanted on my team right now, it's probably LeBron.
No, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you could have any player in the league right now on your team, who would you say other than Kevin Durant? Well, no, Kevin Durant, never mind. That's the other one on my team. Giannis, yeah, never mind. Okay. I mean, but for the Jazz, honestly, it's perimeter defense, and you would get that whole package with either Giannis or LeBron. You know, it's the same thing. We are one sub away from 3,700. Can we hit it? We need one person to smash it up. We're right there, you guys. One more sub. That would be amazing. Hit it up.
Go live for all the Jazz games here on the Jazz Huddle. So if that is something you are into, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. 3-point game, Blake. 3 minutes to go. The Jazz need some offense. They're really zoning in on Donovan Mitchell. Here's who I'm looking for a big basket by. Royce O'Neal. That's who I want it from, baby. Absolutely. I want it from Royce O'Neal.
Yep, that would be huge, man. Royce has just been on fire in this game. He's got 10 points, which, believe it or not, is just not that's a lot of points for him. You know, he's not a scorer, so that's a big contribution from him, and hopefully.
Look at this, LeBron James had 23rd straight game with 25+ points.
That is unbelievable.
That's ridiculous, dude. Here we go.
He's a good player, man. Very
3:10 to go. Buckle up. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Over to Bogdanovich. Fires right corner 3. No good. Oh, my God.
Those are the ones you got to knock down. Seriously. I mean, you got to knock those down. And now it's to James.
Left wing 3. Tie ball game.
Ah, crap. Dang it.
We're up by 12 just a little bit ago. 14-2 run. Come on, Donovan. Take over. 2:45 to go. Tie ball game. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell fires deep range 3. No good.
That's a horrible shot. Why are you taking that? I hate the Jazz in the clutch.
Again. James is feeling it. James drives. James spins, kicks it. Horn Tucker's open. He's guarded by Gobert. Now, LeBron guarded by Gobert. Good Lord, this is not what I want.
Dang it.
LeBron toying with them.
He's going to take it. He's going to take it.
Yep. No good. Rebounded by
Westbrook. Oh, no, dude. Gobert.
Westbrook drives. Westbrook spins to James, and James throws it down.
Oh, my God. It's like a freaking... God, it's like preschool, man.
First lead since 33-31.
You have to keep playing. You cannot get complacent when you are up. Why do we have to say this every game?
Such a Jazz game.
Oh, my God.
Such a Jazz game this is. Up by 12 with 5 minutes to go. Can't make this shit up.
I don't understand.
Donovan drives. Donovan inside. Foul on the floor against LA.
Oh, my
And
God.
I don't know if Utah's in the bonus. I'm trying to figure that out. Hopefully we are. That'll send Donovan to the line.
We are.
All right.
I believe.
God! Oh, I hate watching this team, man.
They just play down to whoever they're playing. This is not a game.
It's not. We are not in the bonus. A 16-2 run for the Lakers. Here's Conley, top of the key. Gets a screen. Conley drives inside. Puts it up. He's fouled by LeBron. He'll go to the line for 2. Stop whining about the foul, and just shut up.
I don't think he's ever owned up to a foul in his career. Like, man, stop looking at the screen, man.
God.
Yes, I promise. Fouls can be called on superstars. Ugh.
Big free throws for Mike Conley. He only has 4 points on the night so far. He shoots 84% from the line. Got it.
Nice.
96.
One more, Mike.
95. Come on, baby. Come on, Conley.
Don't choke, Quinn. Show him. Just show him.
Let's go.
Show him, Quinn. Come on.
96, 95, 146 to go, fourth quarter. Conley, second free throw, got it. Tied up at 96. They'll inbound to LeBron James. Or never mind, they won't because O'Neal was pressing him. Here we go. It's Taylor Horton-Tucker, guarded by Gobert. They're in a small ball lineup. This is exactly what the Clippers did. This is exactly what killed Utah. LeBron
Look
James,
at that.
left
How did
wing,
they force
guarded by
that? Get a
Rudy.
hand in his face. Get a hand in his face.
You gotta step
Get a hand in
up.
his face. Oh my God, Gobert.
Step up on
Get
the
a hand in
three.
his face.
God, Gobert. I don't understand.
God.
LeBron James, 15 points this quarter. Jazz now down by 3. Here's Donovan. Donovan drives inside, left hand, off hand layup, no good. Rebounded by James.
Oh my God.
And here come the Lakers.
So annoying. Ugh, I hate this. I hate this.
Jazz have no idea what they're doing on the offense right now, or on defense right now. 1:05 to go. Here is Malik Monk.
Look at this. The guy who's... Look at this. Look at how far out Gobert is. Here comes the switch. They're going to call that. Of course they're going to call that. And here comes the tech. Don't get a freaking tech, O'Neal. Hi. Ugh. This is what
And
makes
two
me
free
mad.
throws coming up for the Lakers.
This is what makes me
Unbelievable.
mad.
Unreal.
The inability to fight adversity
Yo!
that exists on the Jazz.
How is that How is that defensive? How?
It's not. It's because it's LeBron. It's because it's LeBron. It's quite simple.
Please.
Hold on. Let's see. Did they flip it? Did they flip it?
They're reviewing it. That is offensive.
Oh my God! It's Malloy. Is that Malloy? If it's Malloy, it's still gonna be on the Jazz. He hates the Jazz.
Oh my God.
Look, watch.
Dude.
That's such a flop. LeBron is such a flop.
Not even a flop. He blatantly was. Look, I'm LeBron. This is O'Neal. What? Okay. And
I
then
don't
he
even know
flops
what that
after,
is.
like, shut up, LeBron. So annoying. I swear. Bunch of bullshit. Pardon my language, but absolutely ridiculous. And he gets away with this shit.
I mean, he just can't get these
Look at
calls
this.
anymore.
Goes in. His hands are pushing out on him.
That's not cool. Not
And
cool.
he drops back. He drops back. You gotta be kidding me, man.
It's just annoying. I just don't get why he is able to get away with that. It's really, really stupid.
We'll flop back at it again. We'll flop back at it again. We have 17 points this quarter. Just completely unraveled. It's just ridiculous, man. It really is. It really is 12 up by 12 in the first, like 5 minutes ago.
I just don't get it.
Blake, if I got it, I wish I knew, man. God, this year. And again, they did exactly what's going to kill us. Exactly what the Jazz did not do at the trade deadline. And address perimeter defense. What's killed us in this fourth quarter, Blake?
Perimeter defense.
Perimeter defense.
Well, and it's not even that, okay? Here, listen. Because when
It is that, Blake.
Okay, it is. Okay, but when teams run small ball lineups, we are incompatible. We don't have unless Rudy Gay is in the game. If Rudy Gay was able to play right now, I think this would be a different situation because you'd be able to guard that. When Rudy Gobert is tasked with defending a 3-ball every time because the Lakers are decent at forcing switches, then it makes for a problem. If you don't flip this call, Ed Malloy, you literally have cataracts in both eyes. There is no way that you looked at that for that long and aren't going to flip the call. And LeBron, if they do flip the call,
he will get so mad. I might flip my. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I'm gonna flip.
I just can't. O'Neal, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like it's.
I'm gonna lose my mind, but I'm seriously gonna lose my mind.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you should be surprised either way because I think.
I'm not gonna be surprised, but. I'm going to be surprised. I'm just going to be out.
There's a case for a Royce O'Neal foul right there, but it's not strong at all.
There's a case, but there's more of a case for an offensive foul.
All right, there's LeBron meditating. Probably thinking about how his son is overrated at basketball. Now, let's continue.
There we go.
I want to hear it.
Review. The call on the floor is overturned.
Overturned.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. Oh my God.
Not a foul. Not a foul. The foul.
Not a foul.
Not a foul.
Man. All the LA fans don't even know what the heck basketball is because they just have cocktails at the games they don't actually watch, so they don't really care. But anyway, we're here 96-99. It will be Utah ball and a foul. So I believe the Jazz will go to the line here after LeBron was foolish enough to do that. Yes.
No, I think it's a jump ball.
Jump ball? Oh, okay. That's
Or
also
maybe it's
stupid.
Lakers ball. That's what it looks like. Yep, it's going to be Lakers ball with 5 on the shot clock.
Okay, well then what is...
I don't know. I give up. I give up trying to figure out these
NBA rules are so stupid. God.
They'll inbound it to James. James spins, drives, fading away, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Gobert.
Get a rebound. There you go.
52 seconds to go. Conley to Mitchell. Mitchell stops, gives it back to Conley. Now to O'Neal. O'Neal throws it away.
Oh, what are you doing?
He had a wide. Oh my.
Oh, dude. He got his panties in a bunch. He didn't want to shoot the three.
Oh my.
Oh, what are you doing, Royce? Come on, man.
Oh, it's such a Utah Jazz shit, bro.
David
Oh my
Fizdale
God, dude.
is coaching the freaking Lakers. And Frank Vogel is looking on, the puppet of the Lakers. He has no idea what the heck.
Now they're gonna see if it was a clear path now. Here we go.
Oh God, dude.
Oh my God, dude. He was wide open, pumping. Shoot it!
Oh, Royce. I don't care if you miss the three. You have to shoot that. No, that is not a clear path foul.
That is not a clear path foul, but
if they overturn that, that's like LeBron handing Malloy like $3,500. Just like quickly just giving him a little bit of extra cash. I cannot believe he didn't shoot that. Okay.
But still a couple of foul shots from Monk.
Okay, so still 2 foul shots for Monk, but no clear path foul right there. So
I see. We really blew this game.
This game is going so long too, and it's just because we don't know how to close out.
12:36. I have to wake up for school in 5.5 hours, and this team kept me up to do this bullshit.
I don't get it, man. I do not understand.
First
so
free
Malik
goes
Monk
up at 44.6 seconds.
At the line, please miss.
And it's good.
Makes it great.
Wow.
Okay. That basically
so
puts this
shocked.
game out of reach for the Jazz, honestly. Because they just can't freaking execute. Watch here. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen.
Man, I don't get it. This team is ass.
I'm going to tell you
exactly
what's going to happen.
All right, come on. 196. 40 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Let's go, Donovan. To Bogey. Bogey for 3. Got it!
Oh, my God.
Donovan with 36.6. Utah's only down by 1.
Foul him. God dang it. All right. Whatever. All right, don't foul.
Here's Westbrook. Westbrook drives, kicks it. Westbrook's
you got to be kidding me. He's wide open. He's
wide
open. Put a hand in his face.
Gobert drives, kicks it to James. James out to Reese.
No!
Wide open 3. Good.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
God.
Who was on him? Who was on him?
Oh, my God. What a
God. And all the Lakers' fake coaching staff are clapping because they had a guy wide open. Royce O'Neal missed his assignment. Are you serious? Royce, get your head out of your butt. My God. Misses the 3. No, doesn't even take the 3. Throws it away, and then he can't defend. I don't understand. Royce, you got to wake up, dude. You got to wake up. You made one bad mistake. You got your head in your pants, and now you're just messing up all over. You got to figure it out. God dang it. Ugh.
It's over.
I hate that. I hate it. This game is over. I've never seen the Jazz make good plays with 17 seconds on the clock. Have you ever seen that?
You're not kidding.
I'm serious. I'm completely serious. You were right. I am not kidding. I have never seen the Jazz play well with 17 seconds left on the clock. It's like the Jets in the 2-minute drill. They just don't know how to play. It's literally horrible, and I don't understand. It's like when I go to Nebraska basketball games and I joke with my dad, asking him what do they practice. I don't know what they practice because they suck, and it's
103-99 by the way.
In clutch. I just don't get it with them. They are horrible in the clutch. Hard to watch.
All right, here we go. 17.4. You get my thing. It's 103.
Yes.
All right. O'Neal to inbound. Got to inbound it to somebody. He does to Bogdanovich. Bogey drives inside. Hangs.
That's got to be a foul. That's got to be a foul.
Tough shot. Who cares? Timeout. 103, 101.
How did they not call that?
103, 101. Foul LeBron James. Foul LeBron James.
You ask yourself, how do they not...
Foul Westbrook or LeBron James?
You ask, how do they not call a foul there? And then you remember that it is the Los Angeles Lakers. So they don't call fouls on the Los Angeles Lakers. And they are still 26-31. This is a game that the Jazz should have won. And Donovan went into a hole at the end of this game. 13 for 23 now. He's got 37, but it doesn't matter. You got to step up at the end of games if you're Donovan, and he really has.
Well, he's been double teamed for most of
He has, and that also means that there's one guy open that whole time. So if you can't find the open guy, then it's just too bad.
Thank you, Calvin. We appreciate it. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, we can still find a way to come back from this game. Hopefully.
No way.
There's
no way. There's
always a way. There's this small.
I don't want there to be a way. Feeling. I want to go to sleep.
Blake. There's this small feeling in me that we're gonna win this game. It's Incy Vincy, but I have this feeling. I have this feeling. I have the feeling today is our first Utah Jazz buzzer beater call.
That's not gonna happen, dude. Our first Utah Jazz buzzer beater call was against Houston, a crappy Houston team.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did.
We were not live for that game. Like, that was the year before us.
Oh, well then I guess not. Never mind. I think I called that game.
No, you didn't. You didn't even make your channel then.
Oh, all right, whatever.
It was before COVID. So inbound to Malik Monk. And now they found Westbrook.
Yes.
Found Westbrook with 10 seconds to go. You cannot make this shit up, boys.
There is no way that he makes both of these. There is no way.
He's 1 of 3. He's not making both. There's no way, right? No way that works.
He is 66% from the line this year. If he makes both of these, this is just the Jazz being cursed, bro. I gotta put my.
And he made it. You gotta be kidding me.
I put my hand over my screen. I can't see what happens. I can't.
God, there's no way this bum actually makes both free throws.
I can't call another.
Do we have a timeout?
No.
Yes. Okay. 104, 101. Please, Westbrook. Please miss, bro. Westbrook, if you miss, I'll call you Russell Westbrook for the rest of your career. Please. Literally, please miss 10 seconds. Lakers up 104, 101.
I can't even look at my screen right now. I can't. I will see it early and I will get very mad at the result. Please don't let me see. Just take the freaking shot, dude. They're icing it.
For real, what are we taking so long? Listen, you get the rebound and you call a timeout because they're going to play the foul game. You know what I mean? And they're going to try and, oh my God, talk about stalling this free throw. Out! Here it is.
Please.
Westbrook, 10 seconds to go. The free throw is up. Got it. Son of a gun.
Dang it, dude.
They're not going to call their timeout now. They'll inbound to Donovan Mitchell. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. They got to go quicker than this. Donovan stops. Pops 3 ball. No good. Ball game over.
No. That's the game. Why would you even foul there, Bogdanovich? All right. Final it is. This one will go down to, like, whatever it is. God dang it. We got to win these freaking games, man.
Up by 12 in the fourth quarter, bro. Up by 12.
Dang it, man. If we're trying to close this gap.
Hey, good for you, Kelvin.
With the we're trying to close this gap with the Grizzlies, and then this
I don't know why
happens.
we didn't call a timeout there. That's poor coaching again. You call a timeout with 10 seconds, get a play, get a bucket instead. You don't even get a shot off till 5 seconds. You waste 5 seconds there. And now he wants to miss the free throws.
Wow. Oh, that is so annoying, dude. Oh, Quinn Snyder at the end of games is like a baby with a clipboard. It's horrible. He has no idea what he's doing. I'm yet to understand that. If there is a record on, like, inside of 5-point games, and his record in those games, I would like to see it because he is so bad at coaching at the end of games. It is really annoying. Because I don't know who LeBron hugged, but he hugged him for a while.
106-101 final.
And there's David Fizdale.
Even without Anthony Davis, the Jazz still managed to choke a 12-point damn lead. Ended the game on a 26-9 run, bro. Like,
that is so ridiculous. How is that even possible? Ugh. Get out of here. I don't know, man. That is so bad.
12:45. I slept till 12:45.
Yeah, we did lose to LeBrick and Westbrick or whatever. Lakers own Jazz this season. They kind of do.
Not wrong.
They kind of do. All right, I gotta go to bed. So
yeah, listen, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for a great stream. We did it 3,700 tonight. So once again, thank you guys so much for helping us hit that. And James Mass, he says the Jazz uniform should have a choking label on them. Damn, like a choking hazard, like little patch. You know, like the sponsorship patch, but you're like a choking hazard thing there. Because boy, do we need it, man. But thank you guys so much for your support. It was a great stream. All-Star break, so we'll have a couple of videos out, and then we'll have a podcast out right before the second half of the season gets underway. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Smash the like, subscribe on your way out, and we will see you on some videos sometime over the break. And if you don't like the videos, well then